that matters. Unpopular opinion. I like Dungeons and Dragons.
Do you like Dungeons and Dragons? Well, Dragon These Dice.
Nice one.
Dragon These Dice is a comedy actual play podcast where we play Dungeons and Dragons 5e in a homebrew setting of Diz.
I'm eating hash browns.
On the trail of children that were stolen to fight in the Colosseum, the pity party has made it to the capital, where the kids are in an unmarked guarded building somewhere under their noses. However, the group meets a scared young elven woman from a druid enclave, and seemingly out of her element, the group decided to bring the girl named Sana and her heavy platinum-filled pockets along with them. Now, after attaining an apartment in the city and purchasing some items from the market, we pick up on the party continuing their walk past the shops of the city with just 3 days till the children are set to fight.
I've been trying to burp into the microphone for like 2 minutes.
So currently, you guys are in Lord Market still. The sun is almost starting to set. You have like an hour or so before it actually does. But you all are actually kind of hurriedly trying to get out of the market because you're going to the entertainment district, trying to avoid the guards rushing to the jewelry store to deal with that clerk in there who had died right in front of you all. Walking into the entertainment district.
Oh!
Welcome.
Do you
to
see
the
that
big show.
this place has people like celebrating, throwing around confetti, just cheering? Is probably the most people you've seen out on the street. A few of them kind of giving you all some looks, Pebble getting a few stares, stuff like that, just with this large crowd of people. But it's a lot of like yelling, cheering, people really happy seeing the sights in this area. Your grouping is heading towards the Playhouse Theater. On the way there, you see a casino that's kind of in a really fancy townhouse sort of thing that's very nice and pristine, kind of like a private casino. So like they just walking up there, they probably wouldn't even let you in. But everyone there is in like suits and drinking cocktails, This is actually the district with the Colosseum. You see the performance theater that you're heading to, which is actually about across the way from the Colosseum. So you actually do get a good look at the Capitol Colosseum while you're here. So
Is there anything like that we particularly notice that's important about it? Can I sort of stop where I'm walking and get a good look at it?
yeah, so it's a very, very large Colosseum, like way bigger than the Krusty Bay's Colosseum. Outside of it is this like festival-like environment with various sellers of wares, food, and a lot of Colosseum-related merch. Seems to be stuff for various fighters and things. And you actually notice a giant statue that's currently being erected outside of the Colosseum. That's like a brassy type of metal to it, and the statue is of this man with this like shaved bald head, a bunch of scars on him.
Oh my God,
and you see a plaque under it that reads, "This hero gave his life defending the honor of the Colosseum against those who wish to destroy it. Teb the Martyr."
Shut the fuck up! Why?
And you see a massive amount of Teb merch all over the place.
I'm gonna kill everyone here.
Can I ask what sort of merchandise we're talking about?
No.
There's like bald caps with like scar paint on it to give the look of that. There's like foam fingers that say Teb #1. Some like dolls and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Some what?
Sana, you would not have known this person.
What was the last thing?
There seems to be a very new addition to this place.
Also has no idea. Oh my god.
Excuse me, Peanut, what was the last item that you said?
Oh, I said dolls.
May I pick up a doll?
No.
Yeah, so each doll is 1 gold piece.
1 gold? That's a steal.
God, I hope you're not
Miran's picking Shello up.
No!
Right now. You're not getting a Teb doll.
I will attack Miran.
You want to try?
Yes!
Hey, both of you go ahead and make strength checks.
There you go.
I would like
Shallow.
I'd like to use my thing on it.
Your bardic inspiration?
That's such bull.
No, my thingy enhance ability.
You have to use that before. Cello puts up a pretty good fight for this with his 17 roll, but Marin, with your 21, you are able to just pick him up, move him away before he's able to give out the gold or buy the figure.
Bruh.
That is fucked up.
Can I buy one, please? I'd like to buy one.
No! I will also pick you up.
I don't know why you
I'm
don't
gonna-
want me to have this.
I'm gonna resist.
Okay, both of you make strength
guys-
checks again.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, fuck.
Oh, hell yeah.
Scrubbins
I
with a 6.
also have legs. I will kick you.
Oh, Marin, you got a 14. Yeah, so you also grab up Scrubbins where you can even get to the place. But you all in this kind of scuffle you're getting in amongst yourselves, you do also notice this what looks like a picket line for a strike in solidarity with the Mori mines. It's kind of sectioned off and being partially blocked by knights. And leading this picket line, there's a few humans, elves, and things, but leading them is what looks like a leaf bug. And he's chanting, "Hey, hey, oh, greed has to go!"
I didn't tell them.
True. I like him.
I hate him.
What a dude.
Okay, calm down.
Marin, can you make a perception check?
Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Okay, 14.
You notice someone that seems familiar based on descriptions. You see the leader of the Elven Knight Army, General Rosane. He's kind of discussing with a group of knights around the picket line. He looks very stern. He's a very, very buff, bald elf. Being bald for an elf is very extremely rare. Elves hold their hair in very high regard, and most of them have very long hair, but this one seems to have a completely shiny bald head. His eyes slightly glowing with like yellow energy, and very, very huge armor. The armor is like so big, you're like not sure if he's really that buff or if the armor is making him look that huge. He looks ginormous, especially for an elf, who elves are usually like very like skinny and dexterous. This guy looks very extremely strong, and I'll actually send a picture of what he looks like.
Ooh.
Oh.
He walks off from the other knights, putting his helmet back on, kind of like with a troop walking behind him in like a military sort of strut. Looks very like proper and such as he walks off down the street.
Fuck.
Oh, he kind of bad.
Stop. Stop it.
He looks
Right?
bad, as in like he's probably
Yo.
evil.
He went to the Great Exchange and
He
got
looked
free armor
very
trimming.
evil.
Kind of reminds me of the Tick for some reason.
You're kind of right.
You continue hearing the picket chants. It's like, "We are tough. We cannot be squashed. We are tough. We cannot be squashed. Picks down. Fight back. Picks down. Fight back." They seem to be rotating through various chants to protest the Colosseum.
Is there a bunch of guards like around everywhere this place?
There's a few guards walking around, just like kind of keeping eyes on things, like on a watch. But this area over here seems to have like a large line, kind of separating them from the rest of the people enjoying the festivities of the Colosseum, to try to like keep them away.
With all the commotion of the chanting and just the guards about, Sana kind of like dips into her hood more and grabs onto Balthasar's jacket just as like a lead, thinking it was Marin's.
Oh.
Just
Oh, no.
looking at the ground and just holding on as like a sense of direction.
That's adorable.
After seeing the general guy, by the way, Marin's gonna put down those two because she's skeptical. She has thoughts and
Shooketh.
suspicions.
The performance theater, Aether Performance Theater, you also see they have like a ticket taker outside with some posters for Eb and Abe, the 2-for-1 boys.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go see him.
Walking up to the ticket taker, there's a elf with some golden hair running it. They say to you, "Looking for seats? It'd be 10 gold, back of theater, ranging from about 20 gold for front row. Balcony seats, 50 gold. For the VIP meet and greet, that'd be 100 gold.
Meet
I
and greet.
think we should
Is that
get
per
the meat.
person?
Per person."
Oh fuck.
Fuck.
I don't have
Meat and
money,
greet.
dude.
Yeah.
Pebble's gonna walk up to Sana and sort of like do puppy eyes, even though she's like 2 feet taller than her. Wait, how tall is Sana?
Sana's looking directly at the ground, not paying attention.
Damn.
I don't think we need to do a meet and greet. I think we should.
We
just pay
really
for it.
don't.
I'd like to do a meet and greet, but that's fine.
I haven't got the
You
gold
have
for
a
it.
meet
It's
and
curious.
greet?
Could I get front row tickets? So, just for myself.
Yeah, it'd be 20 gold for front row.
I want to
Many
sit
thanks.
next to my best friend Shello,
I'm a very big fan.
so I'll pay 20 gold for a seat as well.
Alright, she takes that. Gives you both tickets for with your seat numbers.
I want the cheapest
Oh.
possible seat. I want to ask her for the
Same.
cheapest seat possible.
Cheap seats, 10 gold in the back. You're kind of like behind a lot of people, hard
I
to
don't
really
even
see,
have
but
enough money for that, motherfucker. For the cheapest seat in the world, and I don't have enough.
Can I buy a ticket for those cheap seats with a blue quartz, please?
Modzy, you should buy my ticket.
I had one blue quartz.
You should
I'm not
get
buying it.
another.
I have enough for one ticket, but not for two.
I can give.
She's sitting outside, Skull.
No, I give Scally my blue quartz.
Let's freaking go. How much is a blue quartz worth?
10.
10 gold.
Okay, then I'll get in with the blue quartz. Thank you.
Connor, are you going in?
What?
Do you want to see the show?
This is when I realize I'm holding on to Balthasar.
Oh.
And I jump back and like, what?
Sana, you notice you're
What-
at the Aether
okay.
Performance Theater. You've been here before to see shows, not this one. This one seems to be a newer show, but you've seen like plays and musicals and things here.
I calm myself down, walk up to the ticket booth and just put a platinum down.
Alright, platinum, then be cheap sheets as well. Anyway, show starting in an hour, so
you-
doors will open then.
What should we do for an hour?
I want to buy Teb.
No,
toy.
I knew.
No.
You son of a bitch! I knew you'd
Why
say
can't
that.
I own a toy?
Because Teb is literally a bastard fuck, and I hate him.
Fucking hate Teb.
You guys didn't know him like I did.
That's because you
We-
made out with him all the time.
I
You
did
literally-
not.
Oh my god.
The leaf bug sees a ant and begins like waving over to Shello
Oh.
Oh,
as
no.
as you guys are kind of like mingling around the area.
Hello there.
He's like yelling over, like, hello!
And who might you be?
I want to keep yelling from a distance.
My name's Raquel!
I like this
Okay,
guy.
I'm Shello.
Are you from Norway?
From where?
From Norway?
From where?
I'd like to walk up to him and still go,
From where?
Are you from the Mori mines? I don't usually see Thrycreen here in the capital. Are you coming here to help us picket the Coliseum?
I'm a performer.
Oh, that's fantastic. You could start performing in the streets and yelling out our chants with us, and that could get more people's attention.
And what am I yelling?
Well, we have a few different chants. You could say, hey, hey, ho, ho, greed has to go.
Aww.
And everyone in the back chants that as well, like right after he says it. We're looking at this guy. He's like a leaf bug, but he has like a big leaf sort of hanging from his back, kind of looking like a long cape. His head leaves folded in to look like a bi-cocked hat, sort of Robin Hood-esque vibes. And he has like a big walking stick.
Is this?
don't happen to have
Yo.
a
Their
fine
body?
gentleman.
Is
Sorry,
it
what?
part of his
Fun.
body?
Yes,
What a
these are both
fun
parts of his
set.
bodies. They're not like it's
Oh,
not like
okay.
clothing.
That means he's always dapper. That's crazy.
I'd say I could help out the leaf guy.
Go ahead and make a performance check then.
Sure. Can I use my enhance ability beforehand? So if I were to use Eagle's Splendor, I touch a creature and bestow upon it a magical effect. Okay, I would like to poke myself in the chest and give myself Eagle Splendor.
Yeah, so you can roll the performance check with advantage.
Okay, just in case.
Dirty 20 and
Just in case.
natural 20.
Oh yeah.
So you're doing this, and it's getting a lot of people's attention in the Coliseum. People are kind of like leaving the other booths, buying things, and like kind of like putting their stuff back before they buy it to go look at you. And some of the shop people are getting kind of mad, but people are, like looking at you and clapping and kind of like asking information about the strikes and things. And you hear this leaf bug Raquel talking to some people about the strikes. You hear him saying that the strike.
Do they have like signs?
Yeah, they have like signs with different like phrases on it, like stop the Coliseum, things like that.
I'd like to be juggling those signs while chanting incorrectly, such as
Hey, we are people. We think greed is not so good.
You hear Raquel
Lots of
talking
rhyming.
to some people about how the strike started. You hear him saying that construction of the Coliseum in Hasday Salil was outsourced to the Mori mines for cheaper labor, and they want to be paid more. Plus, many of the workers don't want to be making the Coliseum because the Thrycreen people that live in the Mori mines don't really believe in that sort of entertainment. When he gets to that second part, the elves are kind of on board with being paid more a little bit, but once he says the Coliseum part, some of them start to leave and aren't really as interested because they like the Coliseum, but a few of them are getting on board because your performance was so encapsulating to them. Kind of also talking to your group and Shello. Hasday Salil is having some problems. They started having the Mori mines be used to construct higher security at Krusty Bay. We want more protection from Muscle Strong, because we have to go by there. A lot of the Thrycreen are scared to travel up that way past it because of the orcs there.
Miriam pays so much more attention as soon as she hears that.
She suddenly cares so much
There's
more.
an orc here.
Oh, I see that, but like we've heard stories of up north at Muscle Strong, some caravans getting attacked by the orcs and going missing, things like that. We just don't want that to happen if we're traveling to Krusty Bay now, in addition to Hasday Salil. If the knights here, he kind of eyes the knights like guarding them who are giving you all like bad looks, even more now because of Shello's performance kind of distracting from the Coliseum. But he eyes them and then says, if the capital could send more knights to the Mori mines, they could kind of accompany us on traveling to the Krusty Bay Coliseum as we armor that out. Now there was an escape attempt there, but he looks up at the statue of Teb. They say this Teb guy, he was able to stop it, but died in the process.
Pebble's profusely sweating at this point.
Miriam
I'm
tosses
very
her
glad.
arm.
Excuse me, Green Lady. I'm very glad that Teb was able to do all that he could. And I hope that those escapees, those rotten escapees, I hope that they're
Scoffs at
still
this.
there.
Oh yeah,
Pebble
well
scoffs at this.
they should
She's,
be
like,
there. I
visibly
assume,
annoyed.
most of us believe that they should still be safety there since it was a prison, but this is a little bit brutal for my taste. I'm a fan of good showmanship of combat, but not anything like killing.
This
I would-
guy's
He
I
kind
would
of
never.
like waves his cane like a sword with like an arm on his like hip.
Miriam's just like visibly annoyed.
Pebble's
Just looking
annoyed at
around.
the mention and praise of Teb, but she's also like really nervous that they'll be found out.
You can. Balthazar
Miriam
has, like,
doesn't have a
like-
nervous bone in her body.
Tana's just very confused at like the vibe. going on
Balthazar
here.
just has a smirk on his face, knowing that you fucking cut the head off of him.
Yeah, fucking put his head on a pike of my halberd.
May I reach into my bag to try and find my Teb doll to show to him to say that I'm a really big fan?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay.
This poor guy. dude.
Fuck, dude.
You just can't seem to find it, but you just must have like put it in like a weird pocket or something. You just can't find it
Oh my
right now.
god.
A
This is-
while ago, look. I swear it was. I swear it was in here somewhere. I had a little a wooden. You see the big Teb. I had a small wooden Teb, and he was not metal. He was in here somewhere.
Oh wow, that's great. I mean, I'm not a fan of Teb or anything, but I can respect him killing those escapees. They could have really wreaked havoc.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
God forbid they wreak havoc.
Young Ant, are
That's
you
definitely
headed
how
off
it
to the Mori Mines anytime soon? Once I'm finished up here, I'm gonna be heading back. They sent me here to help out with the strike attempt, so I think I got in a good place with all these fellas behind me, the good folks here. But I'll be heading back soon.
Well, I'd always be interested in more of yours. However,
Oh my god, dude.
at the moment we are here for a show of other entertainment.
Oh, of course. Well, maybe I'll see you in the Mori Mines here soon.
Of course.
You've probably been performing here and talking and stuff for about an hour, so it's about time the doors are opening for the show.
Oh, hell yeah.
Walking in there seems to be a big crowd of people heading on in and out. The doors are opening. Shello, Scrubbins, you both get front row seats right in the center to watch the show. Front row in a sense that it's not like, because there's like an orchestra up front in like a pit, so you're not like, you don't have to like crane your neck up and like strain your neck to watch it. It's at a reasonable distance where you can watch comfortably, even though it's front row. It's very nice, nice seats. The rest of you are sitting way in the back, kind of crusty, cracked leather seats. A lot of people in front of you. Pebble, you're in front of a pole.
Nice. Love that.
I love those seats.
After people filter in, the crowd is talking amongst themselves, and then a drum roll starts.
Oh.
I jump a bit in my seat.
And then the crowd's kind of like simmers down a bit, and like gets a little bit quiet. A few coughs every once in a while, but then from the top of the theater, two mages cast a color-changing sort of spotlights on the stage. The stage has like a big red curtain, but this spotlight is kind of moving around on the curtain, and then it kind of like stops in the center as the curtains open on up, and everyone starts cheering and clapping as the curtains draw, and a half-orc rides a unicycle from the side of the theater into the middle of the stage on the spotlight, and he's balancing his conjoined brother on the back.
Yippee!
Then he does a flip off of it. With that flip, he goes through a hoop and lands in a split.
Holy shit.
Yippee!
He then
starts clapping quietly.
Man's just kind of smiling, saying orcs.
He then stands up, and you get a good look at him. He's a large half orc with like a greenish tint to his skin, but a bit more like muted than Marin's, kind of like a darker green. He has a conjoined brother on his back that's more of like a bluish shade. The back one is like shorter than the front one, so the front one kind of like holds the other one up like above the ground a bit, like his feet don't touch the ground. They're wearing this like customly made suit that kind of like attaches at the back, so it looks like they're both wearing suits and like a top hat. Then who you can assume is Ebb, the one in the front, the larger one, Abe being the one conjoined in the back. He picks up a stick and begins spinning a plate on it. Then he puts the stick on his brother's nose while it's still like spinning, and then he begins to juggle some more plates, occasionally replacing the spinning one on the stick.
I'd like to lean over to Scrubbins and go, that one's my favorite.
Oh, can't see anything. There's a pole.
Well, you like move to the side a bit to kind of like look, but it's very hard to see for you, Pebble. Kind of annoying the person sitting next to you. You keep getting into their space.
I don't care. I can't. There's a pole.
I like to think that's Balthazar.
Over the next hour and a half, you're all treated to various stunts and thrills, such as a teeterboard jumping, trapeze, contortion. Occasionally other like dancers and stuff will like come out and do like various tricks and things. There's a period in like the middle portion where Ebb and Abe kind of go off stage, and like it's only the other people performing just to give them a tiny break.
Sana's been here before to see shows, right?
Yeah, like you've seen like contortionists or like dancers.
Does she know if there's like concessions or like alcohol stands?
When you first walked in, you did pass like a popcorn stand that had some various like snacks and stuff, some candied eggs.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Motherfucker!
If there's no alcohol, I don't do anything.
In the balcony seats, they have like a bar up there. You'd know that because you have sat in the balcony before. But at the regular concession stand, there's no alcohol.
Sana like gets up a bit and then remembers where she's sitting and just sits down like nothing happened.
Towards the end of the show, there's this big final act that features like all sorts of everyone you've seen throughout the show kind of comes on stage at once. There's people dancing, there's acrobats, and it all builds up to Ebb rubbing his stomach and Abe patting his head both at the same time.
Yo!
Let's go!
And the curtains,
I learned that.
then the curtains kind of draw to a close, but he, Shello, as you kind of like yell out, I learned that, he kind of like looks down at you and has like a smirk on his face.
Oh, he's flirting. Sorry.
And the curtains close, and as everyone's like getting up to leave and stuff, some guy in like a suit comes out to the front row and says to Shello, he's like, excuse me, sir, Eb and Abe, they have given you a free package of meet and greet tickets if you'd like to
A package?
meet in the back to meet Eb and
Oh,
Abe.
shit.
Would love to.
I don't like where this is going. He smirked.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
do.
there.
I bet they're gonna be poggers.
I'd like to.
To be fair, this is the furthest anyone's gotten to D&D without any flirting of any kind.
I'd like to stand on my seat and turn around and wave at the people in the back.
Okay,
I'd
yeah,
like to say,
so
Come on down.
Balthazar, Marin, Sana, you three see this. Pebble, you don't.
I was actually gonna make that joke if you didn't, so I'm glad that nice.
You all group back up and you begin heading into the back.
Oh. There's a
This is like Alzheimer's music. This is putting me off.
Sana's kind of like
I don't like
It's like Banjo-Kazooie music when you're underwater.
Sana is bobbing back and forth, just kind of happy, just thinking back of the performance, just little prep in the step.
So you're walking back to this green room, kind of backstage area. This guy kind of like leads you up to a room with a sign on it that just like a paper parchment taped up that says it's Eb and Abe's room. But he opens the door to let you all in, and you all actually hear this tail end of a conversation Eb and Abe are having through a rock that you actually make note of. It's the same sort of sending stone you guys have. But he's kind of talking through it like a phone or something. He's saying, "Well, come on, Lyra, we have the ambition to do it." Then the Abe on his back, his conjoined brother, then says, "Yeah, Lyra, it won't bomb like last time." The one in the front and goes like, Lyra, oh, damn it. And then he turns around seeing you guys are now walking in, and he's like, "Oh, Shello, come on in, make yourselves welcome."
Hello, that's a very nice rock.
The production gave it to us. He sees the rest of you walking in too, and he says, "Oh, hello everyone. My name's Eb Bunk." And the one in the back yells out, has a much louder cadence to the voice. Says, "And I'm Abe."
Nice to meet you. Wait, am I there or like
You
did
all,
someone
yes,
get...
you all are there.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hello, Eb. This is regular man. Marin. Do not call her Green Lady. Keeper of the Owl. Rock Lady. And Moneybags. And
Wait, that's me though.
What?
No, just don't worry about it.
and Abe, this is regular man. Marin, don't call her Green Lady. Keeper of the Owl, Rock Lady, and Moneybags.
I'm
You're
gonna
going insane.
I'm gonna walk up and be like, "My name's Pebble." He does that sometimes. I'm sorry.
That was a wonderful performance.
Eb shakes your hand,
Oh
and
my
Abe puts his hand over Eb's and also shakes your hand. And Eb is like, "Oh, hello there. Any friend of Shello is a friend of mine."
It's great to meet some of Shello's friends. You know, we've never really met any of his acquaintances before.
Oh yeah, of course. Me and Shello go way back.
Very far.
I mean, I've known him most of his life, I guess.
I'd say so.
Yeah, it's been like, how long has it been? Then Abe is like, "Oh, it's been about like 7 years, 6 years." There's enough seats, everyone, all of you can like sit down. Eb and Abe are kind of focused on Shello having a conversation. A guy like comes in, offers you all like water, it's very fancy water, like cucumber in it.
Damn.
Yeah, Shello, I left Bottlebees fairly soon after Miss Fantasia left to drop you off to perform at Krusty Bay Coliseum. So I left pretty much when you did.
I see. Well, I mean, you were saying about getting out at some point.
Yeah, I figured with her gone, I could gather my things and get out easier. So yeah, we went to the Capitol, and sure enough, Aether Theater offered us a solo show immediately. But well, it was a train wreck. Yeah, it didn't go well. We wanted to do our own thing. But now my manager is making us do the show more like what we did at the Freak Show of Wonder, but way more grand.
You mean like the performance tonight?
Yeah, at the Freak Show we never had like backup dancers or anything. We was kind of in cages or on a stage.
I don't know any of those people.
Well, no, of course you don't know the backup dancers.
Do you know them?
I know them, yeah.
I see.
But you probably heard me talking to my boss with the sending stone when you walked in. They're like the producer, like the financial advisor of the Capitol. Anyway, see, our real passion is stand up.
Yeah.
No.
You do stand very well.
And if they just give us a shot, it'll be the best show on Diz.
Abe, you don't stand as well.
Oh,
he like frowns and like averts his gaze.
Can we hear a joke?
A joke. What does a storm cloud wear under its raincoat?
What?
Then Abe blurts out, "It waves." See, I make the jokes, and then Abe does the punchlines.
Wait, what?
We're never on the same page though, so it kind of.
Wait.
Sana doesn't laugh, but just has a big blank grin, like a big grin, but just a blank stare of not getting the joke.
How about this one? What
I
has
believe-
ears but cannot hear?
What? A corn?
In the piano.
Oh, very true.
That-
Very true.
She just starts clapping.
Horrible.
Are you sure you're not telling the punchlines wrong?
Well,
No,
I make the joke. Abe makes the punchline.
Yes.
Marin.
So I was gonna,
Collaborative effort.
gonna whisper to Marin, I don't get it.
Neither do I.
Okay.
What do you call a guy who's really loud?
The loud guy?
Hello?
No.
Each other's sentences.
Oh, lava you!
What?
This is horrible.
This is awful.
You guys are so mean. I like it. I don't
You
get it,
too.
but I like it.
You two are just as good at words as you
What
used
is
to
a
be.
room with no walls?
No.
A roof.
I don't
Window.
know.
Abe yells out, "Deal with it!" Huh, get it like a
Very
pickle!
true.
No, I like this more than if it were normal comedy.
Sana's just clapping between, like, after every joke. Not laughing, just clapping.
Anyway, at this rate, they'll be dressing us up like the Lords of Green Clay and Platehold and saying both of them knocked up the same woman. And he turns to the rest of you. See,
What?
Bottleby did that back during the Civil War.
Wait, can you expand on that a little bit? What?
Oh, so Bottleby, he kind of ran mine and Shello's Freak Show of Wonder with his wife, Miss Fantasia. But during the Civil War, it was popular to have the show where he dressed me up as the Lord of Green Clay, and he dressed my brother up as the Lord of Platehold. And then Mr. Bottleby would come on stage and tell people that the two kings knocked up the same woman and gave birth to us.
Oh.
Is that true?
Marin looks like
It's
visibly
not true.
distraught.
They also
Like,
look
it's
visibly
really
distraught talking
shit.
about it.
Oh, that's awful.
That's
It was
actually
less funny.
terrible.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
she
see
fought in
you
that
can see
war?
why I wanted to leave Bottlebees now.
Yeah.
Indeed,
Yes,
I can.
I can
That's
completely
terrible. I'm
understand
sorry.
why.
Shello, how'd you get involved with these people here? I thought you were playing a show at Krusty Bay Coliseum. I assume Miss Fantasia would bring you back after.
I put my arm around Shello and I say, "We're his best friends."
It turns out there was perhaps miscommunication. When I was to perform, I ended up with a few of these folks and another gentleman who shall be unnamed, for it hurts me too much.
Oh.
and I was forced to fight against my will, as opposed to performing.
Well, what wasn't Miss Fantasia there? She was supposed to stay to like bring you back.
I heard no word from her.
Oh, that's pretty weird.
Not once. Unless I forgot her voice.
She sounds like a dick.
You sound
I
like
love
a
that
dick.
movie.
Well, excuse me, Shello. I wasn't like from what I've heard, she is. So I.
Well, from what I've heard, you are.
Well, I mean, Miss Fantasia was the nicer one. I know
Shello,
Bartleby
like-
got up his own ass sometimes.
You have not heard from the mistress?
Oh no, we haven't heard from them since we left. You know, I hear they're up north though, around like Lupin Pine.
I'm not sure what north is. I don't know if either of you do.
Lupin Pine is it's around where we toured through there before.
We've been there.
Yo.
Okay.
Well, we toured through there around that area. I think they're still up there.
Okay. You haven't heard if they've replaced any of us?
Like I said, we don't keep in contact. I mean, we kind of just left, without saying anything, and they never sent a letter or anything. We don't communicate. So I have no idea. But I mean, both of us, we're a tough act to replace. You know.
I agree.
Pina, does Pebble at all recognize the name and like having lived in the capital?
You would not.
Ah, damn.
You boys are saying that you are staying in the business, so to speak, but with someone else as the manager.
Well, yeah. Well, we work basically for the capital now at the theater. So our manager is just the financial person for the capital, basically, and they kind of dictate what we do on our show. But obviously we want to do jokes, which is what our passion is. But since it doesn't really sell tickets, they're just making us do the same old thing.
See,
Well, I'll have you know that was a really good show you put on.
Oh, thank you.
it is quite vexing.
Shello, I haven't kept in contact with the others at the freak show, although it was weird. Elmer did come by probably like a week or something ago, which is really weird. He was asking for like money. Apparently, he was staying over in Ivory Rise. I don't know if he's still there, but he's very very sketchy. I kind of like cut the conversation short, called someone in to bouncer in to kind of get him out of here. He was just kind of like begging.
I can understand that. Not the begging. The bouncing.
Just after what happened at the freak show, I didn't expect to ever see him again. Well, not see him, obviously, but I didn't expect to have him in my presence again.
Yes. Yeah, I personally would be rather uncomfortable if I were to be within his presence or him within mine, especially if he's begging.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he's
Bouncing.
still in the capital. He seemed pretty desperate. Maybe he left by now.
He was bounced, though.
Yeah, bouncer came in.
I see. Yes. Or the bouncer themselves.
Oh, it's always good talking to you, Shillo. No, if you are going up north anytime soon, if you talk to OK Bottleby or Miss Fantasia, I don't regret leaving or anything, but just see how they're feeling about it, and if I can, this is a pretty nice situation I got here, but a part of me and me kind of miss it. The
both
grassroots campaign.
You both do have, I believe, the young folk are referring to it as pretty sweet digs.
Of course.
When's your next show?
Oh, we have a nightly show.
Oh,
I don't know. Can they tell us more about Miss Fantasia and Bottleby?
Oh, I mean, Shello and I could tell you all about them. I mean, they were our boss. Bottleby ran the freak show, and Miss Fantasia was like, I don't really know. Shello, was she his like wife? They were like romantic a lot, but like.
I have no clue. though they did travel in a pair most often.
Yeah, there was some romantic thing going on, but they were business partners, you know. They bickered like a married couple. I know that.
Indeed.
You had a boss that was a bee and a bottle.
His name is Bottle. He was a guy. He was a man.
Pebble?
How did he
Pebble.
govern you from it within the bottle?
Pebble?
I'm not laughing at this joke.
Bottle B.
Both of that chimes in.
Don't laugh.
They traveled in like a pair, like a fruit.
Bottle B.
You know what? Let's just go.
It was okay, Bottle B.
You know, it's been nice getting to know you guys.
Balthazar joined me.
It was okay, Bottle B.
The
Miss
only one-
Fantasia's
I'm
Freak
the
Show of
only
Wonder.
sane one.
Bottle B was the ringleader, and he kind of ran the show side of things, the entertainment value. Miss Fantasia was like the business side of things. Miss Fantasia, she was nicer to us freaks, you know. Mr. Bottle B kind of worked us pretty hard. Part of the reason why I wanted to leave, me and him didn't really get on the same foot, same 4 feet.
No, we got you.
I believe it's foot. And I would like to give them my Shello doll. So that they can always remember me. Also, it doesn't look anything like me.
Oh, this is the best gift you've ever received from a fan, because it's you, and we like you, Shello. You're a cool guy.
Thank you.
Wait,
I
before you go,
appreciate
though,
that.
could you juggle your swords again? We haven't seen them in so long.
Just this once for you. You two, of course.
Make a performance check.
If he gets an
Oh,
out,
no.
it's over.
We
It's
might
over.
miss
I
that.
swear, if he hurts us.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, no, wait. How long was the performance?
You can make advantage, yeah.
Okay. Oh. Fuck.
All right, 13. Yeah, it's an all right performance, but they're still enjoying it a lot. Because like they said, they haven't seen it in a while. Then Eb is like, you know, Shello, if you ever want, we can always hold a spot for you in our show. We could talk to the financial person, and we can make a spot for you as a backup dancer or something.
I believe it would be a very nice spot if I end up coming back this way, or if I end up at the end of our journey here. I would love to join you folks once again. However, I believe a communication with this fine ants. I assume this is multiple ants. I believe a communication would be helpful for us, just to know them. Please.
I have no idea what you're saying. I'm sorry.
I'm saying it would be great to open a dialogue with this finance person.
Oh, finance. Got it.
Yeah, the finance.
Okay.
Fine and.
Well, Shello, it's always on the table if you ever want it, but no pressure or anything.
Thank you very much.
Well, yeah, we got a lot of practice due for tomorrow, so we'll see you later, Shello.
With all due respect, we shall scram.
The guy leads you. They led you in, lead you back out. You're now back in the entertainment district. It's now nighttime. When you went in, it was about getting to be sundown. It's around like 8 or 9 p.m. or something.
Well, that was fun.
We should head back to the apartment now to get some well-needed shut-eye.
What did you guys think of the performance?
It was great, I think. It was.
I have seen better from the two, though it was good.
I enjoyed getting to see fellow orcs perform.
I have my hands in my
It was
pockets,
nice.
and I'm like, it was cool or whatever.
This was fun.
It was.
It really reminds me of when I would come to this place when I was a child with my her whole expression drops and she just puts back on her hood and just continues walking.
Oh,
It'll be
me
alright.
and just
Are
gonna
you-
like walk next to her.
Were you in a freak show too?
No.
Yeah, dude.
Kind in a sense, I guess.
Oh.
Wonderful.
All right. We might want to stake out. I'm kind of down for a stake
I
out.
feel like we should probably investigate.
We're gonna go out for a steak.
No.
Are we not
gonna
heading
go out
back
for
to
a
the
steak?
apartment?
Maybe an ice cream for dessert if you're
Whoa.
feeling like it.
We literally know nothing. We need
We
like
should look
other
around.
than the vague day. Like we need to. I think we should stake out a little bit.
Yeah.
Plus the
Yeah, we should
stakeout
keep an
sounds
eye on
fun.
it.
Okay, so making your way to Sunleak Towers.
God, I love the music you've chosen for the capital. It's so fucking good.
Walking through Sunleak, you see the familiar crabapple signage for their tower here. Could I have a group investigation check looking for this building?
Yes. I've gotten so good at finding Oh, okay.
Oh my
Pebble.
gosh, we rolled a fucking nat 1.
Pebbles investigations are
investigation.
always.
Why everything's old, dude? I've been rewatching the podcast.
Oh,
The
man,
absolute
too.
insane amount of terrible rolls I have. It's so disproportionate.
Yeah,
compared to all of you.
Well, no, I
Well,
literally
my-
started listening to it on Spotify, and I'm like, holy shit, you really had some terrible rolls.
I literally roll so badly.
Yeah, so looking around Sunleak, you're looking for this blue building that Nox had told you all about. As you're kind of looking, you see one specific thing that catches your eye. You see a building, a bit of a not like a huge tower like some of the other buildings, like a skyscraper, but like a 2-story building. But it has a help wanted sign out front. It says,
Oh, nice.
"Help wanted. Earn 100 gold per therapy session and help others."
Oh,
I'd be
please, I want to
great
do
at
that,
that.
please.
Oh, that would be actually really good.
The building is called the Anonymous Wellness Advice Center.
I have so much
it's
unresolved
currently
trauma.
closed, however, but you do see the hours. They open from like morning to around afternoon.
Okay.
I think Shello would be great at that.
Yeah, dude.
But you do,
Exactly what I was thinking.
walking around, you do spot something that might be the same as the building that you were described. It has sort of the same description. It's a blue building. There's not a lot of like just straight up blue buildings in this area. A lot of them are white, golden. This blue one specifically catches your eye though, because it doesn't seem to have any windows.
Oh.
It seems that the windows it did have were like bricked back up with this like blue dyed brick.
That is a bit sussy.
Sounds
I-
correct.
Lean forward, my cloak billows again, and I say, "Curious."
Oh my god.
That's
As-
amazing.
As Sana
Rub
looks
your
upon this
chin.
building, does she recall anything from any of her teachings of the city of this place?
No, you wouldn't have been in this district that often, maybe just accompanying your parents or something, but this building has really no meaning to you. You also notice how there's no markings of what it is, like what business it is. However, most other buildings you see have those like markings of what business it is, usually very proudly. It was displayed outside like a sign or something. This has absolutely nothing but the like address number.
That is incredibly sus.
The side of it is gated off. You see some boxes in like the alleyways. There's a second alleyway that's not gated off. It's a little bit smaller that you all can go through if you need to get around back or anything. But the front of it has like basically just nothing but like some bushes outside.
Well, I guess it's time to make some steak.
What are we doing here?
Oh shit, she doesn't even know. Oh god.
Okay, we should probably have a real quick sit down. Explain.
We're in a pretty tough spot right now, and some people that really need our help might be stuck in that building.
We ended up coming across a town. When we were in that town, we witnessed some people kidnap a large amount of children from a sports game. And we decided that we wanted to save them because they planned to make them fight in the Coliseum. That's why we're here. That's why we need to look at this building, because we have been told, we've gotten intel that the children would be transferred to that building before being transferred to the Coliseum. So it's our best shot to save them.
Oh,
I know. It's a lot.
It's really grim, but that's the whole reason we're in the capital. We really, really want to help those people.
Sana just stares at Pebble a little bit and then just
Why?
nods and just nods.
Okay,
And
because I was just talking. All right, I'm glad she's on board.
can Sana just look around like the surrounding like streets and stuff and just see if anyone's like coming up or if there's any
make a
suspicious
perception check.
activity? 12.
Since it's night, this area isn't as busy as what it was when you had walked through here the previous day. But occasionally you'll see someone like walking by, going into like one of the buildings, or mostly people leaving the buildings actually. You see some of the buildings around have like lights on inside still, like there's still people like working late at night, something like that. But the streets aren't like super busy.
I don't notice any like guards walking about.
No.
I feel like we should send like Shello or Scrubbins over to check things out real quick.
I'd say Scrubbins.
Check things
Well,
out where.
Shello has his camouflage thing.
That's true.
That's the only reason why I suggest him.
Yeah.
May I walk around the building to see what it's like?
Yeah, you're just walking around.
Yeah. Just strutting my stuff.
Okay, you go through the alleyway. As you like kind of turn the corner to the other side of the building, you see a carriage made of like a darker oak with 2 horses on it that's kind of like parked to the side. Then a much larger horse-drawn carriage that seems to be like armored. You do spot a guard on that side next to a like roller shutter door that kind of like makes up kind of like part of the back of the building. That guard is kind of like next to that, just like keeping watch. Shell, as you turn the corner, this guard clocks you immediately.
Oh,
No.
Walks him in the face?
Clocks isn't season.
Recognize.
No,
Oh,
see.
Oh,
He twigs him.
I was like, wait, what?
He's holding a spear, and he like kind of like picks it up that was kind of leaning against the side of the building. He picks it up and kind of like points it at you and yells out, "Hey, what's going on over there? Who are you?" And he begins walking towards you.
Sorry, officer. It seems I've lost my way.
Make a deception check.
To be fair, I wouldn't be
20.
surprised if he actually
Hey.
this way.
Dirty 20.
This area's off limits. Down the block, take a left, and you can be on the other side here. But this area is private property.
I understand. You wouldn't happen to have some fresh water on you?
What?
No, scram!
Okay.
You did also see that there is another building kind of in front of the back of this one. It's also the back of that building, and that side also has 2 alleyways that aren't like gated off or anything.
I would like to communicate that to the group. There's a very mean man with a pointy stick. He doesn't have any water, and it looks like we're able to perhaps have a good vision of the back of the building, because it looks like there's some sketchy stuff going on back there.
I don't know. I
I
feel like
don't think all of us
some people
should.
should stay at the front of the building.
I should go sneak because I am
You
my job
definitely
is
should.
my job.
It's
is
also a good
help.
idea because we have the stones. We can communicate.
This is true. This is true.
I probably shouldn't sneak because he has seen me.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay, I can pass cast without a trace for us. We can have us split 3 and 3. I'm assuming Sana should stay back, as should Shello and I, because Shello's been seen. I have terrible stealth, and Sana, no offense, I don't
You
know
don't know
if
what
this
I can
is the
do.
best job for you.
I'm worried about Sana going as well.
I don't know if she should.
I do not want to be seen by any
Yeah.
guards.
Okay. See, exactly my.
Yeah, for her own well-being. I don't think. she should
Okay,
go.
I guess should Balthazar go or should Shello? Because Shello
If-
has chameleon carapace, even though he's been seen. He.
I can go if need be though.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace now.
What exactly should we be keeping an eye out for?
Anyone.
Uh,
Like,
Just
literally
anything.
Anyone who could
Um,
see them.
Peanut.
We're gonna keep
Yeah.
an eye out for them, and then
what
also
race?
anyone who comes near the building.
What race was the guard again?
He was an elf.
Okay, I'm gonna change into an elf.
I can
That's close enough.
I can cast Pass Without a Trace just in case, but you guys are gonna be too far out of my range.
We can handle being up front by ourselves.
So who are we trading? Or are we
Me.
not trading? Are we okay, Shello?
I'm around the front, and then
Okay,
Pebbles around the
so-
back.
Now it's not girls and boys anymore.
It's not girls and
Well,
boys,
I'm an
it's
ant.
not-
Are there 3 of you in the front doing anything while they're going around back?
Is there any bushes nearby? I can just sort of.
There's
deep bushes at the
decorative
front.
bushes lining the front of the building.
Nothing on the other side.
No.
Uh,
Lining the street are some trees, but no like bushes.
Can I just stand behind a tree?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that'll really
Oh.
Like just peeking my head around, just keeping out of sight, just in case.
Mary's just leaning against the building. It's...
Then Scrubbins, Balthazar, and Pebble, can you make all three of you make stealth checks?
Yes, and we all have plus.
Fuck.
You have plus 10.
So that's technically a 25.
That's a 25. A
19.
19.
Ooh,
31.
that'll
Oh,
be
wow,
a 31.
31, okay.
Holy shit.
Well, Pebble keeping in the back still, just because she knows she's usually not the most stealthy, just making sure she's within 30 feet of everyone. Scrubbins and Balthazar are extremely silent as they come up through this alleyway to a point where you can kind of see back of the building. This building is a 4-story building. From your angle, you can also sort of see down that alleyway with all the boxes. It just looks like sort of trash just kind of thrown back there, not really like anything important. Most of the boxes are probably like empty. So you just see that in like a sewer hatch in that alleyway. The back of this building sort of has like a part that like protrudes that has this like sliding door. You see them moving boxes from this armored carriage. This carriage has like iron plating. The back of it's very large, that storage space. There's 4 horses up front of it. The guard that had seen Shello is keeping watch, but then he goes over to this sliding door, a little kind of hatch next to it, like an eye hole thing. Balthazar, Scrubbins, you both make perception checks.
15.
Well,
You see this guard sort of say something to the other side of this door. I think you see his mouth move, but you can't make out what he says. You also hear driver of the carriage call this guy Jarus.
Okay.
It's a cute name.
It does sound familiar, but I can't remember how.
The door then opens from the inside. It seems there's no way to open it from the outside. There's no like handle or anything. Unlike the guard outside, this is an actual knight inside, an elven knight.
Oh, fuck.
He opens it and they begin moving some boxes inside and like opening them to inspect what's inside. It seems to be just like fruits and veggies, food items, a few weapons and such. You kind of get a glimpse of the inside of this like first floor, but all you can really see from where you're at is like this room that they like load, like a docking bay area that they load these crates inside. So there's just like various crates all over the place. You also see across the way is a wall and a staircase up. And you also see there's like some grates on the inside of the building. They seem to be for like if there's any like leakage or anything that can like drip down through that.
Are there any small child-sized footprints?
No.
Okay. Is there any like visible text on any of the boxes or doors or anything?
No, they're completely unlabeled.
Oh, okay, great.
is there any like hatches or like basement, like cellar doors on the floor anywhere?
From where you're at, you do not see any. Yeah, all you see is those like grates on the inside of this like docking bay section, and you see the sewer hatch and the alleyway that was gated off.
Because we know that there was a problem on that shipping crate earlier at the
You
jewelry store.
do not
Can we-
see the same design, the like half sun design on these crates now.
Are there any like logbooks or anything that would track any incoming deliveries?
The guard doesn't have one. You don't see the driver of the carriage kind of gets out and helps with some of the boxes. He's not carrying any. The part of the carriage he came from is like an enclosed space, and you can't see like the inside of that space or the inside of the rest of the carriage. It's all like it's made of like stone and like iron. It seems to be heavily armored and constructed. And the driver is completely blocked off, unlike your carriage, which you were like out in the open in the driver's seat.
Do we just try to run?
Am I able to conjure my familiar to something small, like like a?
It's a ritual
bug or
spell,
something?
so in order to do that, it would take some time.
If you could get your familiar to be something small, like a mouse or like a bacteria, then
By the time it's casted and everything, they'll more than likely be gone.
Bacteria?
It's gonna take a while. Yeah.
What I could do, and I know this is sort of like an opt-out that I use a lot, I could try to get the two of them to go to sleep. Well, wait, how many? There's
There's the two of them. There's the guard and the driver, and then there's a guy inside the building, right?
Yeah, we don't know
And
how
actually-
many hit points. We don't have any clue how strong these guys are. I'm not too worried about the driver, honestly, but like I don't know.
Might be.
And the Elven Knight's exactly what I fucked up in
Okay.
falling asleep last time.
The people there are elves.
Yes,
Yes.
that is correct.
Scally, you wouldn't be able to put them to sleep anyway.
Yeah, I could.
Elves can't be magically put to sleep.
Are you for real?
Yeah, that's the thing.
As you all are kind of discussing, they seem to have finished unloading all the boxes and they're kind of waiting around for a few minutes. Then eventually you notice a figure in chains and a black cloak over top is starting to be escorted out of the building by this elven knight to this armored carriage. They seem to be putting him inside. This person is heavily put in chains, just completely like feet are in chains, like loose enough to walk, but he's kind of like scuttling, arms in chains.
How tall is this person?
The elven knight is about 6 feet tall. This person is around 4 or 5 feet.
Okay, so it's short person.
A large, like
Would-
clumpy body mass under his cloak, as well as a very wide figure. Suddenly, the figure just lunges at the knight, and he begins to grab for something strapped to the knight's belt. You think he may be grabbing for the knight's sword from his holster, but then you see him pull back a lute, the instrument.
Oh.
Ooh.
And as this person strums as hard as they can, a gust of wind just goes by, causing the cloak to fly off, revealing the familiar fishy form of Piddle. The knight then swiftly unsheaths his sword and one quick motion chops right through both of Piddle's wrists, his hands clenching the loot, falling to the pavement. The knight then yells out that the prisoner's cuffs were too loose to someone inside, and he chuckles to himself and then pushes Petal into the carriage as the carriage doors close.
The magical loot, because I remember I had 2 of them in my inventory and it was bugging me.
Oh.
What about his son? Where's his son?
The knight just kind of like kicks his hands and they fall through the grooves in this drainage grate. They like fall like below, and then he like picks up the loot and like kind of like throws it into like a pile of the boxes. The knight goes back, closes this gated door. The driver goes around into the carriage and the carriage starts taking off.
Fuck. Dude.
Going around that alleyway with all the boxes, and they sort of open that gate up for the driver to go through, and then the guard goes back to keeping watch.
Fuck.
Okay.
Ah, crud.
Can we? Does that mean that we can now like knock out this singular guard and check what's in the crates?
The crates are inside the building.
Yeah.
The door is now closed
I'm
to
sure-
the building.
That's right. It's guards inside, isn't there? Damn.
The one you saw, the one knight kind of close the door from inside. The door only opens and closes from inside.
Damn. We missed our opportunity to put the ring on the board.
Yeah, we
so-
did. That's what I was just thinking. Is that we
Yeah.
really fucked up there.
Would it be
I could use-
possible for you guys to go murder that single man? And
Maybe
then
not murder.
turn into him.
Oh.
We don't know the passcode though. There's a passcode.
Yeah, but
That
he
is
literally
stupid.
just opened the door.
No, he said that Noctium is going to take care of the guard,
Yeah.
not the knight, but the guard.
The specific guard that which we know the name of. I guess, what time is it?
It's like
What?
10 p.m.
Because the guys that were from the place, like, appeared in the middle of the night when they were standing over us, so I assume that it will happen at nighttime, that they can actually come and do stuff. Like, I don't know.
That makes
I don't know.
sense.
It makes sense to me. I don't...
Do we have to sleep for him to come though?
What?
That's- Because like
I
they only
don't
appeared like in
know.
our. They only appeared in our room when we
You
were
saw
sleeping.
them walking around the entire compound while you
Literally the entire.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I think
Obviously.
I was just thinking about the ones where they appeared from the shadows and then disappeared back into the shadows, but I don't think that is like specific.
Okay,
I mean,
Noctium is gonna take care of this guy, but they are not. They're not taking care of this guy.
I guess we have to
Hmm.
wait till they do.
All right. Do you guys want to
Or-
play cards or something?
Unless does
Unless-
Nox know how to bring them?
What?
Does Nox know how to like let them know to take care of it?
I imagine Nox has already like sent an order or something.
N-
I feel
no.
like this is just a waiting
Do you-
game.
So, will we act on something tonight?
No, because unless we have to figure out
don't
if the
think so.
children aren't here first.
Kids are gonna die.
If they're
man.
not, then we can't act now.
I think it's
Because-
pretty clear that they're holding people in that building, though.
They are holding
Yeah.
people here, yes, but they don't. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're holding the children. So if we act too soon, then the children might also get fucking killed.
I have an idea.
Okay, what's your idea? Please
What's
tell
your
us.
idea?
Me and Scrubbins both disguise self. If
So,
we knock out, not kill, but knock out this guard. If you're able to put on his like outfit, then I can disguise as someone who might be of high interest to them.
Alright.
We might be able to get inside. Even if they don't let Scrubbins in, just like say, go back out guarding, I can more than likely use Misty Step.
There's a normal guard outside, but
There's a
inside
normal-
there is like
there's a
like
knight.
knight.
There's the night.
A night,
The night
like
that completely fucked us
Yeah.
over.
So would the guard even be allowed in if you were to disguise self?
No, but he'd be able to be like for instance, he'd be able to turn around and say, "We've got another one," something along those lines, just to like get me in there.
Who's to say there's not like
this feels
10
so
of them
fucking
and just
risky.
surrounded the building?
Well, that's what the disguise is for.
Yeah, but they could still kill you if you suddenly appeared inside the building. If you
No,
were
I'm
to
not using
Misty
Misty Step to
Step.
get in.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm not-
sorry.
Misty Step to get out of the building.
My understanding, yeah.
Oh,
Misunderstanding.
Ugh.
It's risky, but we need
It's
to know.
very risky, but we do need to get
we need to
intel.
know. Yeah.
we need to do anything. Like
Uh,
so far we've watched his Piddle's hands
Mm.
got cut off and we've done literally nothing.
That's literally not enough information for us to go off.
I like the plan. It's just terrifying and someone
Yeah,
should die.
I'm very worried for Balthazar.
Scrubbins, we incapacitate the guard that's outside quietly, so that Scrubbins can be in this correct gear for them to open the door. Pass as someone who's found a prisoner. I use this to disguise as whatever the potential prisoner may be, to get inside, see what I can see, relay the information through the stones, and then to escape, get someone to knock on the door for them to check who's at the door through the slit for me to Misty Step out of the door.
Oh.
While you
is the most
guys are
ex-
discussing this, you like look back at the guard you're planning to knock out, and he is no longer there.
Oh
Ah.
fuck.
That's kind of what I thought was going to happen. Yeah.
Fuck.
In
Are
front
you
of
for
the house.
shizzle? That's actually terrifying.
Homie really went on a smoke break.
In
Well-
front of the house, when we look about, is the street still just clear?
It's getting less and less busy as time is going on. So it's only been around like 20-30 minutes, so it's still just not very busy. Occasionally people like walk by.
They stare at me.
They kind of give you like a look, especially since you guys are just kind of like loitering outside this building.
Baron, hide better.
Huh?
Hide better. You're sticking out.
Yeah, dude. That's the problem.
Well, sir, Scrubbins and Pebble, you all hear a loud bang behind you further down the alleyway from where you came from.
Okay.
Looking back is a dead body of a guard on
Oh,
the pavement.
Oh
You,
shit.
you quickly glance up, and a shadowy form is on the top of this building you're next to, and then that form just kind of like fades into
Yeah.
existence.
let's fucking go!
Sniper! What the fuck?
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah!
the
I
way
go-
that-
That's true.
I go and I strip down to my gotch and I get into his
You do recognize this as the same guard that was out front, Jaris.
I get into his clothes. What do I say if I get caught? Like we got to work that out.
That's a good
Um,
question.
Oh no.
That's when you go on to big tall muscly orc go bonk and knock them out.
Yeah, just like
Question.
you just fall out from here, I suppose. And
Does anyone remember in the message that Nox said, did they say guard or guards?
Guard, singular, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Even that's
They mentioned
why
the guard
this
by
guy,
name, I
so.
think.
Okay. the rest of us can go through the alleyway, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Are there, maybe? Are there
So-
other?
There are no
cars?
Well,
visible
there's not
guards
a-
around the
no,
building.
there's
Currently,
not a
there
guard
is there
outside.
is still one carriage parked next to the building, but it seems to just be parked with 2 horses. You haven't seen anyone interact with it at all.
We should probably just check the carriage before the rest of us go out there.
I feel the sewer hatch may be important.
Could I rummage around in the trash?
Oh my god.
See if the I said it weird, but see if there's anything important in
Just
there.
just the crates.
This
Yeah.
dumpster
Yeah, you
dive
can
real
make an
quick.
investigation check.
I got a 20.
20. Looking through these crates, it just seems like trash is kind of like pushed to the side. If you find about 10 gold and just like loose change, just like amongst the rubble.
Among
Okay.
us, sorry. We could
We-
we could
wait,
really
we
quick
haven't-
try to search the carriage before
Yeah,
we
I was gonna
actually.
say.
There doesn't seem to be anything on like the driver's seats, and
Okay.
there's like doors on the side of this carriage. They're locked.
So sleight of hand. Do I do a sleight of hand check yet? or
If you're picking the lock, it'd be dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay.
23?
Nice.
Yeah, you're
Ooh,
perfectly
damn.
able to get into this carriage. It was actually a pretty fancy lock, but you're still really easily able to like crack it and get it open. So inside of this carriage, Grubbins, if you also want to make an investigation check, then
Oh, this might not go as well.
Oh dear.
It'll be
Hey.
fine.
13. There's not a whole lot in here. It seems there's like a seating arrangement and a table, but very obviously on the table you do see what looks like a book that's flipped to a page. Written on it, Haverhill's Punchball score. And then under that it says 6 goals Marcos, 3 goals Cahill, 2 goals Caesar, 5 goals Hazard, 3 goals Willian,
Wait,
8
What a
goals.
name.
I can put this in
you're
chat.
going too
I
fast.
can put this in
Okay,
chat.
thank you.
8 goals Giorgino, 1 goal Charlie, 4 goals Barkley.
What hazard
That's
is the
clearly
best
a code.
name I think ever.
That's
Are they
clearly
playing
a code of
soccer?
some
What's going
sort.
on?
It's
Punchball.
either
It's definitely
the big game.
definitely a code because the game never happened. Like that's
what I'm saying
It
is
is
it's
in
either a
chat.
code or it's like faked scores so that they can report it
oh
as if the
you're
kids didn't
so
go
right.
missing.
Well, I think it's maybe
Wait.
both. I think that
Hold
it's a
on.
code to those who know about it, and then it's a cover for those who don't.
Wait. So, Hazard Hills was on there, right?
Haverhills.
Haverhills.
It said at the top. It said
What?
Haverhills Punchball game scores.
Yeah. What was the score for Hazard Hills?
No, it says hazard as in the name is 5 goals.
How many kids were taken?
I don't think we actually got a number.
What if it's not a goal? What if it's the amount of kids they got?
Ooh.
Well,
That's a
Oh,
really
that's
weird
fucked.
way of
I don't know how that would work though.
The
yeah, because
instead
there's
of
like 7 different names. Well, more
yeah,
than
those
that,
are the names
but-
of the guards.
I
that
feel like
came
there
in.
weren't
Because-
that many children.
That game, everyone knows, even from the fire, that it didn't finish.
Hmm.
So I don't even think it really started.
That's what I'm saying is I don't like these can't be
It
scores.
had just
because the game
started, but
never
it,
happened.
yeah, they're not real scores. I do
Like-
think that it is a code, and it's meant to be a cipher. Pretty much for
Maybe
anyone
that's
who
maybe
can't-
that's the code
who
that we
doesn't
have
know.
to get into the building.
They don't have a strict password. What if they ask every time a different person what their goal was?
Ooh.
I
What are the
don't
names
think
in
you got it right.
alphabetical order? It's Barkley, Cahill, Caesar, Charlie,
Charlie.
Hazard, Giorgino, Marcus, and then William.
In alphabetical order, it's 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, 8, 3.
Those are
So
numbers.
4
not
is
letters.
Well, yeah, it's the numbers in the. I'm gonna punch you.
So 4 is D. 3 would be C. That doesn't. That's not going to be a word.
What about reverse order?
We're
3
probably really
Mm.
overthinking
Hey.
this.
We probably are, but I don't know what this is.
Nope.
So we
that's not
have
gonna
to-
work. DM.
Imagine
Maybe
it's not actually like a cipher, and this is just world building that we're
we're all just stupid.
we're just like being really anal
Peanut is
about.
fuming right now that we can't read his mind.
having fun.
Peanut's favorite thing is watching us struggle over simple puzzles.
Oh. Okay. So
What?
wait a minute.
Why is one of them named
Okay.
Why do you
Wait.
ask-
Wait. Is this what I think it is? No. Are you? I
Oh
fucking
my
hate you,
God.
Peanut. I fucking hate you. It's Sherlock.
Sherlock?
Because
Wait,
it's it's the number is the letter in the
my
name.
God.
The number
I'm
is
Sherlock.
Oh!
Fuck you.
Oh!
Oh,
So 6
'Cause
goals
I
is the
noticed
6
that I was
letter.
like,
I
I was
get
like,
it
there's
I'm
now.
curious that there's 2 3s because if it's in either of those, if it has anything to do with the numbers, but then
Mhm.
I saw the fucking.
Wait, that's
I hate
so
you,
fucking
Peanut.
smart. I
Sherlock.
never in a trillion years would have thought of that.
Well,
So
No, I
I
wouldn't have either.
I saw that Marcos had 6 letters, so I was like, wait a minute, let me go down to 8, right, to see if that's actually the amount of letters in there, and it is. So I was like, okay, let me just try this out then, and it actually fucking spelled something.
I'm just sitting like Miles Morales, like in the first Spider-Verse movie, just while Peter's talking about the plan. I'm just kneeling down
Yeah.
with him, just nodding along.
Nodding
Like,
along.
yeah.
So Scrubbins is gonna go knock on the door. Or do we need to do the disguise of
I
Balthazar
think the
first?
disguise is probably.
I think everyone else
Important.
needs to back up and hide real quick.
Oh yeah,
Before
yeah,
anyone
for
gets
sure.
the
We need to
alleyway.
do that first.
I mean,
disguise as the exact guy.
yeah. Let me. Okay, I'll disguise as the dead man.
Where are the rest of you right now?
In the
I gotta-
alleyway.
In the alley.
yeah. Probably
Yeah,
it's
just
probably just
back-
really deep into the alley, back where we were when we were first watching like Piddle.
Okay, then all of you make stealth checks.
Are you for real?
Awesome.
Do we still have advantage? How long has it been? Or,
Does
It's
that
probably
last
been
an
too
hour?
long at this point.
I rolled a natural.
yeah, it
one.
lasts an hour.
Then you have a plus 10.
Oh.
We have plus 10. Okay, thank fuck, because I just got a nat 1. So I got.
I
an
just
11.
no.
Of
nat
course, we
ones-
got a
Fun,
nat one.
that
Wait,
doesn't
what is
matter.
your rules on nat ones, Peanuts? Are they just fails no matter what?
So you can still add your any modifiers to one.
So that's
We added
14
our
for
plus.
me.
I added our plus.
I also
10.
have 14.
I got a 20.
I rolled a fucking 2.
I got an
We're all
11.
just stumbling on each other.
So is only Scrubbins going up to the door then?
Well, isn't he bringing
With-
Balthazar with him?
With Balthazar.
Yeah, I got a disguise.
Balthazar
Also,
as.
also roll a stealth check.
I thought you said everyone rolls.
Yeah, everyone hiding right now.
I'll disguise myself as one of the apparent missing, like, wanted people who Scrubbins was disguised as, stealing stuff around the town outside the capital. I think there was a halfling on that board.
Doesn't have to change it all.
Do I have the rock in the ring?
Oh,
Yes.
Are your hands? There's hands bound, or am I just like holding him forcefully,
Oh.
like
I think I have
Bind
the-
his hands for sure.
bind his hands? Get some
I-
But
bondage.
make it loose so he's able. Make it like a knot that you can sort of like slip out of, so that it looks like he's bound, but he's not really.
Like
Does
some
that make
sort of
sense?
slip knot.
do you have a rope, Scrubbins?
I have
Sorry?
a rope if you don't.
Oh, I
mind.
probably have a rope.
Okay.
I'm just kind of like manhandling him, bringing him over to the door. Got a prisoner here.
Huh? What's the password?
Sherlock.
Sherlock, that was the password for a few days ago. Who is this?
Fuck.
I had a feeling that it
Uh,
wasn't gonna be that
fuck.
simple.
It was
Just
a late
say-
shipment. It was a late shipment. I got traffic.
say you're the guy.
I don't even know what the. Oh yeah, I'm.
Jarvis.
Jarvis, open up.
Jar, you sound different. Hold on. He opens like the slit and like looks at your face. Go ahead and make a deception check with advantage.
What? Oh,
With
thank
the-
God! Thank God!
Deception.
If this check is failed, it's so Jover.
Oh,
With advantage,
please,
thank
please,
God.
please. Oh,
Ooh.
dirty 20.
God damn!
He's looking at you and he looks at Balthazar, who's disguised. He says, "Who's this?
You think I know his name?
What are you bringing him here for?"
Why am I bringing him here?
He's a thief from
Because
the. From
he's
the...
He's a new addition to the roster.
New addition. I mean, I guess. I didn't hear anything about this. Why are you using the password for the kids?
That was the
Can
only
Balthazar
password I was-
use like telepathy to like tell him in his voice like this guy's a different group other than the kids.
It's a different group of prisoners, so it's not the same password.
Well, yeah, that's
Right,
what
you know
I
what,
mean.
kid?
You got to use the password for today.
All right, well, that was the password I was given, so...
What? You just used the password earlier for today when that shipment came.
I forgore skull emoji.
Whatever, we can talk about this inside.
Right.
Closes the
Oh.
slit and begins opening the
Fucking dumbass.
the gate. Scrubbins and Balsar, do you want to both make insight checks?
Yes.
Okay. I can't believe he bought that shit.
I can't
No,
either.
he might
Many
not have.
twice.
You would kind of get the feeling that he's like skeptical that he's using like a different code or something, like he's like confused. However, he completely buys that this is Jarus. He's just confused why Jarus is using a wrong code.
Can I look around the room from what I can currently see and see if there's any other knights or if it was just the one?
From where you are, you only see this guy, but it's mostly the same vantage point you had before. From looking inside, you still see the same like docking area with like crates around, the stairs up. There's also a wall kind of blocking. It looks like there's more building on the other side of this wall. Actually, from where you are now, you'd also see, not stepping inside yet, there is a padlocked metal hatch that goes down into what is probably like a basement. That's kind of in the corner of the room. But this is the only person you see in this room. Immediately after you walk in, he closes the gate behind you. So this guy, where were we supposed to put him? Why are they reusing code so soon?
I don't... Look, I know as much as you do right now, okay? And where do we put him? We put him with everyone else. What kind of question is that?
He looks at you, confused again. He's like, what do you mean everywhere else? There's multiple cells.
We'll put him in a cell that's empty.
We don't have any empty cells. Jarus, you feeling okay?
To be honest, I'm feeling a little agitated right now.
Can Balthazar...
Pushing my buttons, eh?
Balthazar will send another telepathic message to Scrubbins.
Thank you.
Relay what I say. Just put him in the cell across from the kids. That'll do for now.
Just put him in the cell across from the kids. That'll do for now, okay?
There's no cell across from the kids.
Fuck you.
Balthazar sends a message. Relay message again. Look, I've just been given fucking orders from the high elves. I don't know what the fuck they want us to do.
Look, I'm just following orders from the higher-ups. I don't know what the fuck they want us to do, alright? Like,
He
I'm in the dark as much as you
he
are.
grabs Balthazar from you. Yeah, I think we need to call the next shift in early. I think you need to go lay down or something. Why don't you head up to the beds? I'll put this guy in the cell below.
Now
Yep.
Scrubbins is in.
He is.
Now they're both in
But
and about to be separated.
Unfortunately, he is at peak himbo mode tonight, so he doesn't know what.
Peak himbo mode.
He begins moving Balthazar over to this hatch in the ground, and he uses a key to unlock it, opening it up, and he just like kind of like shoves you down it. There's like a staircase, and you kind of like stumble down the staircase. Well, as soon as you're down there, you do see that there's 2 children in a cell down here. The basement is basically just like one big cell with like some seats and things inside. Half the room is like separated by a cell fence with like a door inside. You see 2 of the kids as well as what look like 3 just like random bandits. You also see that one of the kids, they both look very scared. One of them has their fingernails filed into like sharp points and their teeth filed down into all fangs.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Oh.
What the fuck?
He then unlocks the door and tosses you in and then locks it back up, and he goes up the stairs and recloses that hatch.
That means we'll have to get an exit plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still have the ring and stone, though.
I do. Obviously, these kids are really scared. Can I, like, try speaking with them, ask if they're okay?
Yeah, they kind of like stumble back when you start talking to them. Please don't hurt us.
Oh, these poor fucking kids.
Look, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm actually here to get you guys out.
When you say this, some of the bandits in the back kind of like perk their heads up.
Oh shit.
One of them seems to be dressed like he's like The captain and the other two are like henchmen. The captain kind of gets up and walks over and he's like, What's this? You're breaking people out?
I'm sorry, was I talking to you?
Oh god.
Oh, you're talking to all of us now.
Balthazar's very quick to have to rethink not to drop his disguise to do any intimidation. Look, if you want out, what I want to get you out? What use are you to me?
What use? Well, if you're breaking out, we obviously don't want to be in here. We'll fight our way out too. But I seriously doubt you have a plan to get out of here since that guy just threw you in this cell.
And how do you think I just got thrown in the cell?
The same way the rest of us did, buddy.
How exactly did you get thrown in this cell?
We were caught stealing.
Oh, please, you think that this is just a general jail? No, you must have done something worse than stealing.
Well, we caught stealing, and they knew we were strong, so they're putting us in the Coliseum, but... honestly, I'm not too scared of the Coliseum because I know I'll win every fight.
Very funny.
Yeah, I hear some other people think that.
Well, what do you know about the Coliseum?
I was in the one.
You're in one. Are you like they move you over here or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
What's your plan? I want to hear. I don't know why you're telling your plan to some kids that can't actually help. Probably just gonna die on the way out. In fact,
I'm gonna
one
kill
of my
him.
buddies here can throw him in front of us as a distraction.
I'm gonna kill them. I'm going to kill all of them.
You should go fuck yourself before I do it for him.
If I wasn't
because-
upstairs
The pure
napping, I would
rage.
totally kick
Okay.
their asses.
Since the god didn't think to frisk me on the way down here,
Wait, that's such a good
I-
point. What the fuck?
I pull apart my loose restraints.
with your insight, you'd know that the guard, since he trusts Jarrus, he assumed Jarrus probably frisked you already.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
God.
I pull apart the loose restraints and I grab the small knife that's in my backpack. Am I able to hold it just before his stomach to try and threaten him?
Okay, yeah,
Ooh.
make an intimidation check.
Come on.
Come on.
That's
Fifteen?
not terrible. The
15. You quickly like pull out your knife and put up to his stomach. He's like, "Whoa!" One of the other bandits kind of like pulls out like a makeshift shank he has. He can like holds it away from you, like just in case if you put it any further, he'll go in for like an attack. All right, you proved yourself here. Now just tell me what your plan is. We can help you.
Let me get this clear. If these kids don't get out of here, neither do you.
Whatever, I got it. Sure.
Great. Glad we could make an understanding. Balzar pulls the knife back and puts it back in his backpack.
The guy with the shank kind of just puts it back as well, just like slowly.
Now, as for the plan, I've got friends outside. I didn't come in here without a plan.
You're telling them a lot of information considering.
Yeah.
I'm just telling them that I'm not alone. It's not just me. Which
Yeah, it's
actually
just- it's
helps
just
with them not
scary.
thinking they can just fucking kill me.
Okay, this is true.
Yeah.
It's just scary.
Yeah, I'm very afraid.
The moment I sit pretty,
Might I suggest?
make sure these kids are okay. I grab the stone and does it have to talk through it?
You can talk through it, I believe, once a day.
Yep.
Balsar, while you're thinking of a message, let's go back up to Scrubbins. So Scrubbins is on this first floor. The knight tells him to go upstairs, go to sleep, basically. But first he's like, "Oh wait, since you're feeling out of it, you did check that prisoner before you brought him in here, right?"
Yeah, I checked them. What do you think I am?
Oh, okay, yeah, I know you, Jarrus. Yeah, of course you did. I'll send word. They get your replacement here as fast as can. I'll the guard up front go around back until that person gets here.
Oh. Okay, that sounds good.
Hey, Jeremiah, come on back here. You see around like the corner, another guard that seemed to be on the other side of this wall, like, separates like half the room, comes around, then this knight explains to him to just wait outside, and instead of watching the front door, to like just wait outside in Jarrus' stead. You all see from outside this guy open up the gate. Another guard go outside that looks different from the one Scrubbins was changed into. That person is just having like set up at the same kind of post that the other one was, just waiting outside.
Would it be possible for someone to create a distraction and then someone else, maybe someone who is large and does a lot of damage, to attack them from behind? Not
So you want-
giving
You
like a
want
bonus.
you want someone to do a distraction, and then you want me to hit them from behind.
No.
But
Well, I'm large and I do a lot of damage.
I'm also large and do a lot more damage.
Ugh, whatever.
The guy closes the gate back up, so the door in the back is now closed.
I guess I go upstairs and I kind of have a look around.
Going up these stairs that you see, there is 3 rooms on this level, and then the stairs continue up more. All 3 of the rooms have doors that are closed. Actually, make a religion check.
I was not expecting that, but
Yeah, that's a very.
god damn it.
There is a male elf in very large armor standing outside one of the doors. You hear a faint conversation from inside that door he's in front of. As soon as you come up the stairs, there's one room right in front of you. There's a second room next to that, which is the one the guy is standing in front of that you hear the conversation inside. The floor like continues on around the corner to the right of that, and then there's another room kind of like down the hall. And the stairs are kind of like connected, so they keep going up from where you went up at.
Okay, can I check the closest room to me that is unguarded?
Yeah, so you go in immediately into that room. The guy keeping watch at the second room kind of like looks at you going in there, but doesn't seem to like make a facial expression, say anything or anything. Just like watches you as you go in there. You see 2 chests, 2 tables with various things on top of them, and 2 armor stands with some armor on it.
Okay.
Nice.
And you can kind of better hear the conversation on the other side of the wall in here.
Can I put my ear up to the wall?
Yeah, make a perception check. Ooh, 19. Okay. So this wall seems to be really thin from in here, so you make out the conversation pretty well. What you hear, 2 voices, a female voice and a male voice. The female voice says, "You never come to the training houses." The male voice then responds, "I'm here in place of Dupe. He travels to Hanali's Embrace, where the citizens of Still Rest were moved to after the darkness overtook their town. We received word of a Dragonborn and his cult attempting to get back into the town. We believe them Asgaroth insurrectionists, but Dupe claimed to know their leader. But those are not the concerns of my financial advisor, so tell me, will these children be ready for the fight in the pit?" "Sure, I mean, they're kids, what can you really hope for? If it was up to me, you wouldn't be dealing with them." "I hope they put on a good show for the Neath family. Gerard's donation could single-handedly fund the Hasday Salil pit. That is, if we can make headway in cleaning up the presence within that city. Due to their son, Giles' interest in the arcane, they've also become a great benefactor to Afterglow, so I've set up meetings for you to meet with Gerard and Neath and Prim Grimoire for the collaboration at the Lupinpine pit." I hate dealing with those wizards. They're unpredictable in their pursuit of that fragment. "That's exactly it, my dear. Use your supply as a bargaining chip. We have a few we can spare. Now, I must be off to meet with those druids, and tell the guards to clean this place. Dupe keeps it a fucking mess." Then, Scrubbins, you just hear a big burst of energy kind of sound. Ears kind of like ring slightly, but after that, the voices seem to end.
I've gained conditioned tinnitus.
Peanut, I know what you're doing. I'm not telling anyone else, but I know what you're doing.
Huh? What do you mean? What?
You sneaking some.
Golly,
Oh, I
really?
picked up. No, I picked up on. If that's what you're talking about, if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, when
I
Nick,
think I know what
when
you're
Sweet
fucking
Pea
talking
laughed,
about.
yeah, okay, then I know what you're
I'm
talking about.
confused.
Oh, you should be.
You
We
should
got some
be.
fake fans here.
Big fan.
Well, there are chests in here, aren't there?
Yeah, there's tables with different things on them and some chests.
Okay, I want to check the table.
Make an investigation.
6.
You're kind of in like a frantic state right now. It's hard to really. You're like a bit on edge from sneaking around this place, and you're not sure to be caught or anything. So you're having a hard time kind of looking around and kind of discerning what is like valuable in here. You spot what is like what you instantly recognize as valuable, and that is just gold. You grab 50 gold.
Okay, I guess I'll go to the room at the end if it's not guarded.
So going in there, make another investigation check.
3.
In this room,
Oh
all
my
you
God.
this seems to be like the last room you saw, just like storage for various things. This room you just see like a bunch of like just random weapons.
I guess I'll leave.
Mhm.
The door where like the room where the conversation happened. That's
That's the
guarded,
one the
right?
guy is outside of, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so
And he just has eyes on you the entire time you're walking around the hall.
I'll just walk up to him and be like, I'm not feeling very well right now. Where are the beds again? I might have drank something, a few hours ago. Okay,
Drank what?
I don't know. I'm just confused.
Make a
okay,
perception check.
is that allowed?
17.
Nice. Not bad, not bad.
It's not my problem. So just as long as the other guards know, just top floor is where the beds are.
That's fucking hilarious. Okay, all right. Thank you for your understanding and stuff. All right, I go upstairs.
This third floor, you go up the stairs. You see, to your right is some tables with just more weapons on it, and there's a guard standing in front of those tables. But across the way, as soon as you go up the stairs, like a quarter of this floor is kind of just like sectioned off with a gate that seems like a prison cell type thing, but inside is like training dummies, like wooden swords, things like that. But in there, you see 3 kids
Oh,
and a man with a large beard and like darker skin.
okay.
That seems to be kind of like telling them what to do in there.
Are they talking or are they just sitting around?
The guy in the cell telling the kids like what to do, giving them tips on fighting. The guard is just kind of watching them do this from outside the cell.
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
And the stairs continue up.
Okay, I guess I'll take note of that. Keep that in mind. Go upstairs again.
You know this is a 4-story building, so this is the top floor. This floor is kind of set up a similar way, except there's also a room on this floor. But there seems to be a cell with some like training dummies and some targets, and there's 2 kids in there using like bows to like shoot at the targets. And kind of in the back is a scrawny looking guy with like an iron mask on in the back of that cell. And outside of that cell is another guard just like watching them.
All right, fuck, I can't do anything.
There's a room in here that's a closed door.
All right, it's not guarded, so I can just go in. All right, I just go in.
Okay, you going in there, you see two other guards are in here. It's a very small room, but there's like 3 beds, a table like with like some cards on it. It seems people are like in the middle of like a poker game. One of the guards is like sleeping in the bed. The other one's like at the table, mindlessly flipping through cards. There's also some random crates in here and a ladder that goes up. That seems to be a hatch to the roof.
Okay. Oh, okay. The roof. I'm gonna go to the roof.
Okay, you start making your way up this ladder, and the guard that's awake is like, "Hey, Jarvis, what are you doing? What do you need to go to the roof for? Is there a problem?"
Okay. I'm gonna come back down. Can I make a deception check? Can I like play up my confused state and be like, I don't know. I think I need to lay down.
He's like, "Well, then lay down. The beds are here. What are you going to the roof for?" he puts the cards down and gets up and kind of like guides you over to like the beds, taking your shoulder and like kind of moving you towards the beds.
All right,
You just let him?
Yeah, I just.
They're actually pretty nice guys to each other.
Us.
Like,
And I just like thanks.
He's like, "There you go, buddy. Do you mean to heat you up some milk or anything?"
oh, they're so sweet.
I think I'm okay. I probably shouldn't put anything else in my stomach, but thank you.
Okay, I'll see if I can get you some water though. He walks out of the room.
Oh.
All right.
So now you're in a room with a sleeping guard.
Kill him. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Whoa!
Don't
We
do that.
kidnap children. I feel like what you said's valid.
Yeah, but I can't kill him.
Yeah,
And then
it'll
the guy-
set
the guy's
everyone
gonna come
off.
back
We
with
can't
water.
get inside.
You just did that. You just.
Well, I mean, I can't really do anything else. He's going to get water. He's coming back. I can't go up to the roof. He's gonna.
You could
He's
play
gonna
up
come-
your confused state and go up under the roof and say you were just getting some air.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go up onto the roof.
You do notice that it is locked, but it locks like from the inside. So you just unlock it and go out. So on the roof, there's just, I mean, there's absolutely nothing. Up here, there's just a roof. But you can see, actually, there'd be a few like bows. There's like some arrows. Made sure they're kind of put like out of sight from like the ground or like from other buildings. You can see where you know your friends are down in that alley. You can also see the guard that is in front of that door in the back, and like the back alley and everything you saw walking up here.
We can do
Okay,
something like we did with
so-
Dawn.
Obviously, this isn't like a right now idea, but while this roof doesn't have like an obvious purpose, we could totally use this as an escape route for the kids.
Yeah.
How?
We could get
How
them
do you
up there,
propose
and
we
then
get them off of the roof?
we all have like 50 meters of rope, like literally all of
I
us.
don't.
Oh well, I do.
Can I like signal to my friends?
Go caw caw.
No, don't do that.
Is there any way they can get up here?
You go with some rope.
I mean, it's a brick building. The building is 4 stories, so it's about 60 feet tall.
Oh, easy. I can easily just load people on my shoulders.
But
Yeah.
what are we meant to do from the roof?
We can
Go-
get.
go
we
back-
have easy access to actually get inside. Then we have an access point.
Yeah, but then
Because when we're outside on the ground, we don't have an access point. We can pull the
Aren't-
rope up for the time being.
are the children on every single floor?
Yes, seems like it.
We know that at least the children are here, and we can. I fully believe we can fuck these guys up and
We can
save the
definitely
kids.
fuck them.
Is it
No.
just wait, is it
Yeah,
just
good.
one night? Or are there multiple nights?
Well, there's the knight inside
Yeah,
the like back
the
door.
bottom floor.
The only other actual knight Scrubbins saw was the one standing guard outside that one room.
Yeah, okay.
The rest
It didn't look
are-
like the same knight as the other one.
Yeah.
My theory is that the reason he had to do a religion check is because that was a paladin, and he had to recognize whether or not it was actually a paladin. That's my game theory.
That's
Ooh.
possible.
Like a fake
I-
paladin?
No, I'm
I
saying
feel
like
Scrubbins wouldn't have known what a paladin looks like, so he had him do a religion check. That's my theory.
Because at the
Okay,
very least,
Um,
we still would have an access point and technically a point for the children to get down if we can't go through the doors.
We still haven't gotten Balthazar's phone.
Yeah, let's go to
Well,
Balthazar
yeah.
right now
Yeah,
to get his
that's-
message.
I
Balls.
hold the stone up to my mouth, and I've counted the words here, so there should be 22 words. 2 kids, 3 bandits as prisoners, stuck in basement, locked hatch. Scrubbins upstairs for information. 3 bandits will help. Wait for signal. Breach when heard.
Okay.
I was fully expecting you to actually just add "fuck you, Pebble" to the end.
I was so tempted. I was so tempted.
This makes things a little bit more complicated because I'm like, do we want to stay out here? But I feel like the direct point from the roof is still better.
I'll say Scrubbins is on the roof. You see him just wave to you all as you get Balthazar's message.
Oh no, I hope they don't think that's a signal.
No.
Scrubbins,
Balthazar
however,
did-
Scrubbins, however, has no idea what the message was or anything like that.
Mhm.
Balthazar did say like
When
implied
it's
that
heard.
it's going to be like a noise, yeah. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Outside, see Scrubbins on the roof. New guard outside. Can get to the roof. May have an entry point there. We'll wait for signal.
Let's go back to Balthazar real quick. You saying the plan, the kids respond to this. There's more of us upstairs. Our friend is being forced to train some of them on one of the floors up there, and there's some of them are with the scary man on the top floor. They blindfold us when we go up, so we don't know anything else.
You know if you used any magic?
Magic? I don't think so.
Dumbass kids.
And then you can pull
Shut
like a
up.
coin from behind their ear.
Like,
Like, this is
real-
magic.
I don't think
I
that-
would, but I have barely any coin. Kids, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be violent, but we're getting you out of here. We're gonna get your friends out as well.
One of them starts crying. We'll stay on the people outside. So you see Scrubbins on the roof, just kind of standing there.
Yep.
The guy outside, he's not really like scanning the area. He's just kind of like mindlessly standing there. It seems he's not like used to being on the outside watch, so he's just kind of like not really doing it as well as the last one was.
I would be able to use telepathy if
On
it
Scrubbins,
is
yeah.
been conveyed to us that we need to get up to the roof.
Yeah, Mirren would say it after responding.
Unlike
would
Balthazar.
express what Balthazar had said.
So, Cielo, with your telepathy, Scrubbins can't respond to you, but you can speak in his head.
Okay, I would like to say to Scrubbins, drop down as much rope as you can.
Oh, I was
And-
expecting.
Prepare to secure a lot of weight.
I was 100% expecting you to say something stupid, but okay.
I was trying to think of something stupid, but didn't really.
I'm
didn't come to me.
gonna. Okay, I guess I dropped down the. Okay, the guard though.
We're not on the side of the guard. We're on like the left
mean,
side of the building.
One who's getting me some water.
Oh, you
he's
are you all are on the other side of this back alley where the other buildings are.
Just if Pebble were to climb up a building, I feel like that would make a lot of noise with the armor.
It could.
I have heavy
You
armor and
have a
also
point.
iron rock.
I thought. Okay, I
You,
thought
are, you aren't
were.
you aren't next to the building you're currently infiltrating.
That's what I thought. That's where I thought we were. Well, we could just like scooch around the side, or like walk the whole distance around.
I mean,
Okay, I guess I lower the rope. I secure it to something as tight
Make
as
an
I can.
investigation check.
Oh no.
oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Oh, this is gonna be good, you guys.
Oh,
You're
no.
not seeing anything you can secure this to. There's nothing that's really like you can tie a rope to. It's just kind of like the wall of the roof and some just bows laid flat on the roof and some like things containing arrows.
What about the hat?
There was like a door or a hatch that he came up through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about 10 feet away from the side
That
of the
would-
building. So you'd
That's
be losing 10 feet.
fine.
We have 50 more feet of rope.
Which would be,
Yeah, but we can't reach it if it's
Oh,
an extra 10
shit,
feet
yeah.
away.
in
I mean, hold
theory, we might
Pebble-
be able to.
If Pebble stood on Marin's shoulders.
And then
Which
we
one's
just pile
heavier?
someone else up there. Well,
And
Mirren
then-
can carry a lot, is the difference, I think.
Okay, so I guess that's all I can really do. Either that or I just go back and down and
That's
I
it.
go get some sleepies.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah, and we still need to get to a point where we can enter.
Yeah, so I'm gonna detach the rope. I'm gonna throw it down. I'm gonna gesture for everyone to run over here, and I'm gonna do it like hurriedly. I'm very frantic about it.
Since you're doing it where the hatch is, that would be the side with like all the boxes and the in the sewer.
No, we can
thing
get it
there.
in that easy.
That is the alley directly in front of the alley you four are at currently.
Probably use the boxes. They could climb on them, right?
Oh,
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
no.
we could climb on some boxes, then lift people up. I doubt the boxes would be enough to.
Could I walk over? Can I come out of the alleyway that we're in to try and go over and distract the guard and act like I'm some like drunk guy?
Yeah,
So you
God.
make a
Thank
deception
you.
check.
18.
He picks up his spear and points at you and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Get back! What are you doing?"
Yeah, just I like to just keep like stumbling forward, like to get to like the alleyway that doesn't have a gate on it, to kind of distract his attention.
Okay, going
a little
down. Okay,
bit.
so that he goes up and like points the spear directly like at you, and he's like, "Get on the ground!"
I'd like to then get on the ground, I guess. Maybe like stumble down, fall over a little.
What are the rest of you doing?
I
I guess
I-
try and sneak into the
yeah,
side.
getting around to the fucking side that Scrubbins is getting it down without bringing any at all attention to ourselves.
The three of you make stealth checks. It has not been an hour yet, but it's you're running out of time with the pass without a
Okay.
trace. So you can add the plus 10 to this roll.
Okay.
But it's almost been an hour.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Holy
Natural.
fuck.
Nice.
Fuck, dude.
So I'll
So we
count
have
one
a-
six then.
We have a 33,
33,
a
yeah.
20,
Okay,
and a
nice.
26.
You three run out as soon as this guy turns his back to the alleyway you're on to like points his spear at Shello, who's on the ground. He had to move closer to the alleyway you're at in order to get to Shello. However, you guys, he doesn't seem to notice you guys just run by 40 feet to get to the other alleyway next to the building where the rope is. You guys make it all the way over there. You see the rope is down with Scrubbins at the top.
Okay, we need to pile up boxes quick, and then I suppose Miran's gonna get up, and then I don't think it's a good idea to lift Pebble up.
Is there
Because
a
of
rope
the sheer
currently
weight?
dangling?
I don't remember the exact number I gave, but I think Pebble weighs like
It was
Like,
over 200.
it was like high 200 pounds.
Yeah, 200 to 300, which I
Very
can
expensive.
carry up to 300, but it would
Plus everything
be
you're
dangerous.
wearing.
And yeah, I would
Everything you
have to
have
take
on
shit off. So I think, because if we stack up the box, how big are the boxes, roughly?
There's quite a bit of boxes in here. A lot of them are broken, but each one is about there's some that are larger that are about like 10 feet by 10 feet. Some that are 5 feet by 5 feet.
Okay. So we could probably get onto a 10-foot one, then have Miran stand up, and then probably have Sana get up the extra distance.
Just to tie another rope on.
Yeah.
Wait, am I allowed to tie up the rope? Am I allowed to climb up the rope?
Yeah, after we.
I
after we
think
deal
that
with
we
it.
probably could.
Okay,
I
I
would
thought
do
you were. I
That,
thought
but I
what
think
you
you
were
should be
saying.
the last.
I thought what you were saying is that I shouldn't climb up the rope because of my
No,
weight. I didn't.
no.
Okay.
You
I was
like,
okay,
shouldn't climb up on Miran.
Gotcha.
Since
Yeah.
since Pebbles and Marin are stronger than Sauna, while they start to get boxes, I'm just gonna keep an eye out on Shello and see if the guard tries making any like moves to actually like hurt.
So currently the guard is like getting Shell up. He's like patting down his back, noticing he has weapons on him. He's like, "Who are you? And what are you doing here?"
Ant.
If they make any sort of movement to like harm Shello, I think Sana's gonna run into action.
No
Oh,
god.
But we'll stay back if nothing happens. Conflicted now,
But
just like
if they take him in, we can still get to him.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
We will be able to get him along the way.
Guys, just climb up the goddamn rope.
Yeah, we do need
Yeah,
to.
we need to get to
Yeah.
climbing.
I turn around and head towards everyone else with the rope. Don't be afraid to throw me if need be.
To throw
we
you.
need to throw you. It'll be all right. Just try and keep as steady as you can. I'll catch you no matter what, but I'd prefer if you didn't get put in danger.
Okay, then you're able to climb up it easily. You get to the top. Scrubbins kind of helps you up, and who's climbing up second?
Miran.
You'd probably weigh around 200 pounds.
Okay.
Probably a little bit more than that, actually, since you are larger for a half orc, taller, yeah, more muscular. So who's holding on to the rope?
I think we both are at this point.
Okay, both of you make strength checks.
It's also tied.
And it's
to
also
the
on the
head.
left.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
also tied.
Well, yeah, but still.
I'm worried. Oh.
Okay, Marin, it's a little scary, wobbly. The two of you at the top, hear kind of like creaking from the hatch you have it tied to. But Marin, you're able to get to the top.
I'm worried
Okay,
for myself now.
I am
Should
very
we-
worried about
Should we
You've
tie
got-
my rope as well and double it?
You've got Marin there.
Yeah, we do have me now.
Yeah,
I have max strength. So
So, are all three of you holding on to it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then all three of you make strength checks as Pebble goes up.
Fun.
16.
14.
8.
Nice.
That one extra motivation with that one extra person.
It's like when a group of people are carrying like a couch and you're sitting there like, I don't really feel much of the weight. I don't think I'm doing anything.
I pull, but I ain't helping.
Oh, this is I don't think this is gonna work.
Pebble, you're going
Oh my
up the rope. The three of you begin to hear the hinge of this hatch start to crack
Yeah,
fuck.
and break.
No.
Half of the hinge breaks, so it's just one hinge now as Pebble is a little over halfway up the rope, and Pebble kind of like drops down a little bit as this like weight sort of shifts.
Oh, no.
But then Marin, Scrubbins, you both pull as hard as you can. Sana's also there.
Someone's just sitting on the side.
And you guys, Pebble climbing up. Pebble's able to grab onto the ledge of the building. Then the hatch snaps and it just like flies off the roof onto the bottom.
Okay, can we all help her up?
Yeah.
Please.
2 or 3
Yeah.
rows
No, you,
checks.
no. You help up Pebble, who's like kind of dangling from the roof. However, the rope is no longer tied to the hatch anymore, and the hatch is completely just broken off.
Okay. This is fine. We can work with this.
The roof is no longer a viable escape plan.
It's,
I
no, not
What? No, 'cause
necessarily.
somebody
It
still
just
has the
means
rope.
that someone will be left on the roof.
From the roof, you hear the sound of hooves as a
Oh, I thought
carriage
it was-
approaches the building. Someone opens up the gate that you just climbed out of the alleyway of, and the horse-drawn carriage, another armored vehicle, goes through this alleyway, kind of like trampling some of the boxes there and like stepping on the hatch that is broken off, and then going around the building to where the guard is currently arresting Shello. This
I completely forgot that was happening. Sorry, Shello.
It happened.
the guard is like, finally. Another guard gets out of that carriage from the driver's seat and is like, yo, it's night shift, aren't you supposed to be inside? He's like, yeah, well, the guy that was supposed to be out here was feeling sick, so I'm covering for him, but I got this drunk thing here. Seems to be wandering over here.
Excuse me, Annette.
This thing, I think it's from like the I think it's from the mines or
something.
something. So I don't know what to do with this thing. Well, once this carriage leaves, we could have the driver take it with them and just bring it to the Coliseum or something.
Do you have any water?
It could be fun just to throw them in the Coliseum, with Thrycreen in there. And then the driver gets out,
Sorry.
begins unloading some of the boxes from inside, and is like, "Are we taking that ant thing with us when we leave?" And the guard's like, sure, why not?
We need to start cleaning house right now so we can put a stop to this.
The one guard begins going inside, but at this point would be when Balthazar makes his noise. And Scrubbins' player has to step out for a little bit. He'll be back a little bit later, but Shello will be playing him in the meantime. Anyway, going back to Balthazar now that everyone besides Shello is on the roof. Balthazar, you're down here with these 2 kids and the 3 bandit type prisoners. What are you doing? The time is up that you said you'd make the signal for.
Yeah. So I open my backpack and I pull out the horn of Silent Alarm. Can I choose for it to go to Marin?
Mm-hmm.
Never saw that one coming.
Well,
Sorry.
Marin's the one who's pretty much in the.
I know, it's just
Roof?
funny.
I'm pretty sure Marin's the only one who knows there's going to be a noise.
I blow into it just for like a funny little noise.
Yeah, so Marin, you just hear all of a sudden a loud sort of horn noise. It kind of sounds like echoey in your head. Like you hear it, but you don't really know like what direction it's sort of coming from. It's kind of just like all around you.
Man, visibly winces. That shit's so loud. She does not like it.
Horn.
Well, the signal's there.
Oh
Guess
boy.
it's time to go.
What do we do?
Ready for a heist?
I love heisting.
What about Shello?
Shella's very strong.
You guys look
and-
over the edge, and one of the guards is kicking Shello.
Okay, maybe he's not very.
We do need to get him, but we can't. Who wants to go back down?
I don't think Pebble could get back up, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think
think
either of
physically
them are getting. I don't think anyone, like Shello or the person that goes down, is getting back up until someone can get to the doors.
No, I meant
So-
if, like, under the situation that, like, obviously we, like, I have another rope. I think does Sana have a rope as well?
Yeah.
So we could always have someone like hold, like the other group hold a rope for the other person who went down to get it. The issue is that then we're in a situation of like Shellow's obviously light enough that without that door handle supporting, I think we could probably pull him up, but I don't think Pebble is.
Well, the thing with that also is that once we send someone down, there's going to be a fight. And
Okay.
then the
Oh,
sound
true.
of fighting will also alert the people inside. So we
Fuck.
we can't have a situation like that where we can wait, because we will just both have to go at the same time.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Who's? I could
I
go
don't
down
know.
then. If
I
the
could-
plan isn't for me to get back up, I think I'm pretty strong. I could probably help.
you have the highest AC. That's the
I
only
do.
reason why I considered it.
I could probably get down, but I don't know if I'll survive and live.
Hey,
That's-
you'll be
No, no, I don't think it's a good
no,
idea
she
for Sana to
shouldn't
go
go
back
down,
down.
but we also shouldn't have her thinking about her own mortality. I think
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I can go down. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I think we need Marin up on the roof.
Pebble's gonna get Shallow, and then Scrubbins, Sana, and Mirren are gonna fucking storm the place.
How was
How-
Pebble getting down?
Yeah, how am I getting down? I was about to ask
Oh.
that. How am I getting down? The rope.
We could
well,
do a rope. We could like lower you down.
You could always just push me off.
Well, that would be fall damage.
Do you guys think you could lower me down? Is that realistic?
Maybe. I think we could try.
Just for funsies, can I have Marin, Sana, and Scrubbins all roll strength checks for this?
Oh,
Oh,
Okay,
I'm not-
5.
classic Marin 17.
with
16,
the lava
alright.
monster.
So, Scrubbins is having, like, he's no help at all. In fact, he's probably, like, hindering you both, like, getting in the way a bit. But Sana is showing more strength than you would expect here. As she, like, helps lower down Pebble.
I'm just petrified, biting my lips.
No.
So Pebble, you're able to get slowly lower down. Occasionally, it seems like they like drop the rope for like a second, then they grab right back on, and it kind of like drops you like faster than you're expecting for like a half a second. Then you're like steady again. So
Yay.
you're in that alleyway that was gated off that the carriage went through, that has all like the broken boxes and the porthole to the sewer or something below.
Okay. Is the guard like, or are the guards facing like away from the opening to the alleyway, or are they gonna see me if I immediately?
So on the other side of the carriage, from where you are right now, you can't see them because the carriage is like blocking it. But they're on the other side of that. They can't see you from where you are right now unless you go around the carriage.
I'm going to try to sneak up on the fella, whichever one looks weaker, or actually no, whichever one's closer.
Okay, make a stealth check then.
Well, thank God I have that +10, a 17.
They're towards the back of the carriage, so the one closer to you would be the one towards the back of the carriage. Because if you go around the horses, you'd have like 30 feet till you get to their like little grouping. Are you attacking this first guard?
Yes. I don't know what else I'd do, so yeah, sure.
Then go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh great, I love that.
Sana nudges Marin. Is she gonna like knock him out or kill him?
Hopefully knock him out, but
You turn the corner with your sword like above your head, about to hit him, and the one like standing above Shello right now immediately sees you coming and is like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he picks up his spear and he's gonna toss it at you.
How disarming.
Pebble does a 16 hit.
It sure doesn't.
He tosses the spear at you, flies past you, and like lands on the ground behind you. The other guard, seeing this, he turns around and tries to then stab you with his spear. There's a 18 hit.
It does not.
He then like lunges towards you with his spear, clanking off your armor. Are you
Okay,
finishing your swing down?
Yeah.
Okay, then go ahead and roll an
On
attack.
the whichever one's closer to me. Okay, let's freaking go. With the
Uh,
long sword.
Can I ask, after the guy threw his spear, does he no longer have a weapon? Yeah.
He has a shield left. In fact, Shello, can you now roll initiative?
Yes, please.
You were kind of on the floor face down, so you didn't see this happening. So now you're now
What a
in this
guy.
combat. Pebble, you swing your sword down and you like hit right onto his helmet, but it seems to not do any damage. Just kind of like rings his brain a little bit, but you don't actually get an actual flesh hit on him or anything. Not doing any damage. Shello, it is now your turn. You were face down and you just heard like this commotion. The guards like yelling and attacking right behind you. You turn around. You're currently on the floor, so you do need to take half movement as you're getting up, or what are you doing? There's currently a guard standing right above you, and another guard about like 10 feet away from you that's in combat range with Pebble.
I'd like to move 10 feet away from Pebble.
You can kind of like crawl on the ground around the guard. Are you getting up at all?
Yeah, I would like to cast Thunderwave.
What is the damage for that?
Well, I was going to cast it at level 2,
Okay.
which would be 3d8.
Okay, go ahead and roll 3d8.
Okay.
Just so I'm clear, that makes a lot of noise, right?
Yes, a lot of noise.
Dude.
So is that 8 total damage then?
That is 8 total damage.
Okay, yeah, you clap your hands together, sending out this extremely ear-burstingly loud noise. It gets both of these guys pretty good. Lift up their hands and like cover their ears. It seemed to like hurt them a lot. Their like ears are like kind of like bleeding a little bit. There's a horse-drawn carriage next to you. You don't hurt the horses, but from this sound, they get super scared and they just start running with like the driver getting something out of the back of this this carriage, kind of like going to like a corner of the alley, which is like as far as they can go, and they're like freaking out.
Poor guys.
Ideal.
I'm
in
sure
going
Mirren
direction.
is very happy about the fact that a massive thunder crack just rung out.
So this guard that's now pushed like basically into Pebble, he doesn't have a spear, so he's gonna try to hit Pebble with his shield.
Shield bash.
Not really used to using his shield as a weapon, doesn't really injure Pebble at all. This other one though is going to then run up to Pebble and try to spear her, because he still has his. Jams it right into your back, dealing 12 damage to you.
Ah, okay.
You seem to get like a perfect shot right at like in between your like armor.
Was that a d20?
Does that mean it was a nat
Was that a
20?
nat
It was a nat
20?
20, yeah, damage was double for that.
Damn!
But now Pebble is now your turn. You have him behind you, and then the one that only has a shield in front of you.
Are they both? They're both within 5 feet.
They're both on you right now, yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Sorry about that.
You're fine. I'm gonna get the guy in front of me, and I'm gonna attack him with my long sword.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's okay.
10. You
10.
swing and just completely miss this guy.
Fuck, dude. Okay.
You doing anything else?
I'll do lay on hands pool. Wait, have I used it? God, I feel. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use lay on hands pool for 10 and heal myself for 10.
Marin, Sana, Scrubbins, and even Balthazar and everyone else inside this building just heard a massive booming sound from right outside. Kind of shook the building a bit even. Marin, Sana, Scrubbins, you even look down and you see this fight happening right now. What are you three doing?
Time to go in.
I have a dart. Or can I chuck that at the one who only has a shield?
Sana, you get like scared from the sound. You see this fight happening, so you just like panically throw this dart. Completely misses. Doesn't quite make all the way.
I'm just following along after that. Just throw with just like a bunch of like colorful like beer darts, and then just following Marin.
I want to have Sana, Scrubbins, and Marin also roll initiative then.
Awesome.
I got a
I
16.
got a nat 1.
I got a 16 as well.
At least it's a nat 1 on
You
initiative.
got
not
a nat
something.
1.
My
No.
initiative is like, how do we? If we have the same, how do we decide?
So whoever's dex is higher goes first.
Oh wait,
So,
really?
that's
I have
yours.
+3.
Yeah, I only have +2.
I was thinking about
My
throwing
dude?
the start for the past 3 days.
Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or you're just going in like swinging?
I feel like we can't really be stealthy.
I think we
Anymore.
can because they don't expect people to be on the roof, just on the outside.
I mean, I guess.
So they
But
know
they-
it's from the ground floor.
However, they don't have windows, so they don't know that there's a little ant outside.
So well, yeah.
But you guys
They
should
just
also
know
get
noise.
swarmed.
Well, that's fine.
You're gonna
I
fucking die.
Oops.
I think we can take advantage of by being stealthy still.
I think we could probably try at least.
Okay, Marin, Sana, Scrubbins, then roll stealth.
Oh shit.
Okay, 19.
9.
You don't get the plus 10 now. So 19, 9, 13.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
Okay, so Sana's still like panicky, not keeping super quiet, but the other two of you are doing a pretty good job. So going down this hatch, before you like start going down the ladder, you do see that a guard is in the bed, and he's like waking up, like holding his head, really confused and like groggy from just waking up, and doesn't seem to notice you all yet.
Am I allowed to act as Scrubbins here to go over and stab him in his bed?
Oh, he would do that.
Go ahead and roll a stealth attack. Is that a natural one? Because it's a plus 6.
Sure is.
Scrubbins goes down and gets his dagger ready to plunge it into this guy's neck as he's sort of getting out of bed, and he just like moves his head up too fast and he's like hit it right into the pillow. Feathers flying up from that, and the guy like notices you and like freaks out. He's like, "Oh, Shores, what's going on? What are you doing? Is this because I won in poker yesterday?" He's gonna take a attack back at Scrubbins. Quickly grabs his dagger from his belt and like swings it at Scrubbins and like cuts his like cheek a bit. It does 3 damage to Scrubbins.
Ouch.
Sana, it'd be you next.
Can I jump down and make it to them?
Yeah.
45 feet of movement.
Yeah, they're like right below you.
Just in like a panic state. I'm like, I can do this. And I try doing a wild shape, but nothing happens.
Oh.
I'm like, it's not working. I panic and I just both arms smack him with my staff.
Okay,
I
you're ready to
love
roll an
Sana
attack.
so much.
12. It's confused from the wild shape. Still try to swing at him and you miss.
Realizing
Oh, no.
this, I just start punching at them.
You can do both.
I'm a druid.
I don't know what that fucking means. I don't.
Okay,
I
go
know
ahead.
nothing
Oh,
about.
wrong one. No, that's the right one. Never mind. That's 6.
Still, like, you're not confident in combat. You're having difficulty getting at him. This guy's just really confused what's happening right now. Just like still kind of sitting in bed.
Before my turn ends, can I just like move out of the just back up as far as I can, like against a wall or something?
I'm gonna climb down and smack the shit out of this guy with my halberd. My blessed halberd
Go ahead and roll an attack for that.
is even better.
Blessed halberd. What
Kiss
is
the
it?
halberd
So does a
before you
23 hit?
strike down.
23 does hit, yes.
10 damage.
Is a 23 hit?
10 damage. Marin, how do you want to finish this like half asleep still guard?
So, Miran's not necessarily trying to kill this guy by any means. She's just trying to get shit done. She doesn't really pay much attention to it. She just smacks her halberd down. I'm going to say splitting his skull.
Dude.
Just very casually.
She's not trying to kill this guy, but she splits his skull in half and his
You
brain
aim
splatters
for his
everywhere.
head.
They kidnap children.
She's effective. She is a soldier, alright? She's a veteran. She just...
You know you can opt to knock them out, right?
Yeah,
They kidnap children though.
I'm
They
aware.
do kidnap children, based. Not based that they kidnap children, just
He falls back over, is dead onto the bed. Bed sheets getting soaked in blood. You three are now in a room with like a table, some cards on it, 3 beds, some random storage stuff pushed into the corner, and the ladder up to the roof. The door in here is open, and you just kind of see out into like a hallway with a couple boxes. However, we're now going to go to Balthazar, who is currently in a cell. He's played his horn using silent alarm to Marin, and a couple minutes after that, he then hears a giant noise. Some dust kind of falls from like the floorboards above him. The kids like look around like super scared, and the bandits are like kind of looking confused, and one of them is like, "What is this your plan? You doing this?"
No, this isn't going exactly to the plan, no, but that's probably them.
So, how we getting out of this cell? To help?
I'm going to cast Misty Step to teleport to the other side of the bars.
Okay.
I'm going to go assess the. So I do have the mystery key, but I have to hit a critical. I'm going to check the hatch to see if I can possibly, I don't know, force break the latch on it. See if I can unlock it.
Going up to this hatch is kind of like up some stairs. That is also locked. It seems to be locked from the other side. It does have like holes in it, so you can like see through it to like the ceiling and some boxes on over top of it.
Is there by chance I can use acid splash to dissolve the lock?
Your acid splash would not be strong enough to melt like metal.
Only humans. Shit.
If you can't figure out anything to do, you can choose to wait till someone frees you.
I'm gonna have to wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Shello and Pebble, currently you guys are outside. There's these two really injured guards with you. However, you spot that the like kind of eye hole thing for the door inside, it kind of like slides open, and you see like that knight inside looking out. He closes it. He's not seeming to come outside, but he's aware of your presence right now.
That's weird that he wouldn't come outside, but
No, it makes sense.
really? Wait, why?
Yeah,
That's a genuine
because-
question. I'm not trying to be a dick.
because he heard an ant clap his hands together so loud that it was heard from 300 feet away.
I would. Okay.
Slid open the latch, saw you with a spear in your back, and decided I don't want to fuck with that.
Okay. Real. Honestly,
Or he wants to alert guards.
Pebble, just make an insight check actually.
I got a 19.
You can't see him that well, so it's obviously hard to get like body language or anything, but he seems to this knight inside seems to be way more professional than the guards. He doesn't seem panicked at all.
Oh.
It doesn't appear to be like fear. He's not going outside because like he thinks you guys will injure him. You can probably put it together that he's probably better off inside and just letting these guys deal with it, because if he opens the door, you guys have a chance to get in.
Oh, real. Okay. Yeah.
However, it is currently Shello's turn.
So one of the guards is in front of Pebble, one of them's behind Pebble.
Yes.
I'd like to go up beside Pebble, attack the guard with just the shield at 20.
20, that hits. Roll damage for that.
3.
Shello, you run up to this guy and like slash his back. Are you trying to go for the kill?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then you slash him in the back and he just falls over next to Pebble dead.
Am I able to use two-hand fighting to slash at the other
I
guard?
believe. We'll just say go for it. Use that second
Alright.
one.
Well, shit.
That guy is then going to try to stab back at you, Shello. Does a 14 hit?
No,
Okay,
barely.
he barely misses with that. So then his Pebbles go.
Okay. I'm gonna attack him with my longsword. I'm gonna like sort of swing around. Oh, never mind.
Yep, you swing right around him, missing.
Okay. I was gonna say I did something really cool, but I guess I just.
Shello, we're gonna go back up to you now. What are you doing?
Attacking the same guy.
All right, go ahead.
19. It's not 22.
You hit with that. Go ahead and roll damage again.
Yippee! 1.
One, you're able to kill that first guy. Now, saving Pebble here, how do you kill this next guy?
Don't worry, Pebble. A rock lady. Oops. I will.
Fuck.
Poor gore.
His confidence overtook him. He called Pebble by the right name.
Check this out.
I'd like to just poke him.
Yeah, just like-
the
just like-
very tip of the scimitar.
Yeah, just like poke him right into like, well, you're like waist high in him. It's like it's just like poke him in the dick, and he just like
Yeah.
falls over dead.
He just ragdolls in front of me.
Check it out.
Are you two doing anything outside now?
Should we go home?
Yeah, I guess. And then we put the key in the ground and we go home. No, not actually.
I swear
Not
to
actually.
fucking God.
I guess we could try to. Could I try to bust open that door using
Well-
my like body weight?
I
Going up to it, make a strength check.
Hell yeah, brother!
19.
You know you're a very strong person. However, even your strength, you're not able to get like a good grasp of this to like get up, because like it goes to the very floor, so you aren't really able to like get your hands like under it to lift up. You're like banging on it, but it's very hard metal, yet you're not able to get through, even though you know that you're giving it like your all right now. But
Is it-
unfortunately, just not enough to get through it.
Could I knock?
There seems to be no answer on the inside.
Excuse me, do you have any water?
Oh
I'm
my
very
God.
thirsty.
It worked once. I mean,
It didn't work.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Okay, so nothing from ground team.
I guess,
I guess
not.
we
Is
should
that what we are? Are we ground team? Let's go.
Sana, Mary, and Scrubbins, you're currently in this room. What are you guys doing?
Should we head down?
That's the only way to go.
Okay.
Okay, so walking out of this room you're in, you kind of turn the corner, peeking out to see if it's safe. You do not see a guard on this floor, despite Scrubbins seeing one when he was first going up. However, you do see into this cell. You see two kids looking around scared, and a strange-looking man all the way in the back. And I'll actually send the art of what this guy looks like.
Oh.
That is fucking terrifying. What?
He's very skinny, like very like malnourished level skinny. He only has this sort of helmet on and kind of like a like baggy tan pants made of like canvas or something. No shirt, so you can like see his ribs. He kind of just like stares at you all as you turn the corner, just like very blankly. But you do recognize these kids as some of the ones that are at that game that happened.
Oh my god. What is that?
I don't know.
I'm behind Marin now, just like peeking out from behind, just against her back, just terrified.
I would be too. That guy's fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
No.
he looks a little spooky.
Is it possible to pick lock the cell?
With Scrubbins, yeah, go ahead and roll a dexterity check.
Miran's gonna like sort of crouch down a bit to try and get mostly to their height. It's okay. We're here to get you out.
The kids are both from the other team that the Haverhills was facing during that, so they don't recognize you or anything. They're not the ones you played the game with, but they they seem to get calmed a little bit as Scrubbins kind of picks the lock and he's able to open it. So the kids like walk out, kind of like sheepishly, but they walk out of the cell. What do we do? You here to free us?
Yeah, we're here to get you out.
The guard, he when we heard that loud noise, he went downstairs to see what was happening. We don't know where he is.
Who's that person behind you?
They like look behind them at this guy who's still in the same spot, just like hunched over, like crouched down, and like sort of in the back of the cell, just like looking at all of you. And the kids like turn back around with a more hushed voice. They're like, we don't know. They just had him in here training us. He doesn't speak, but he was showing us how to use a bow, and I think the guards are making him do that. I guess he's another prisoner.
Miran's just kind of looking at this guy, like trying to get a read on him, but obviously not seeing shit.
Yeah, do you want to make an insight check?
Sure. Oh shit. 8.
He's very hard to read. You can't even see his face, but he's looking really like calm right now. Not really like fidgeting at all. Not nearly as panicky
also
as the
calm
kids.
when I split a guy's head open, so we can't trust calm here.
Does he hurt you?
No, he was just following the guard's orders. I mean, look at him. He's scary.
We could arm the kids to help fight with us.
No.
No.
I don't think
No.
that
That's
is
out of character. Where he's putting that out there.
Okay, that is something that you would suggest, yes.
out of character. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea in character or out of character.
Is it reasonable to leave the children on this floor as we continue further down?
I would hate to see them get in the way.
I think it's too risky to take them with us. We don't know exactly how many people are here, how many guards.
What if there's too many and we need to make an escape? I think it's dangerous for the kids, but
Okay, I think we should just like keep the door unlocked, but leave the kids here.
Yeah, I think leave
So
the kids
that
on the
it
top
has-
floor
Yeah.
because we
I
know
think
there's
we
no
should leave 'em
guards
here.
here.
Sana's paranoid individual. While Marin's saying this, could she just like make like a perception check for like if anyone's coming?
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's 17.
You hear sort of a conversation on the floor below you, but you don't hear anyone specifically coming your direction, like up the stairs or anything.
Mirren's once again just crouched down to their height. Okay, I need you guys to stay here. We are going to get everyone else out. We're going to get all the kids from the game. We're going to get all of you out. But you need to wait here for us. Promise you'll wait here.
Okay, just come back for us, please.
No.
I will, I promise. Mirren's gonna like hold out her pinky promise.
Yeah, the kids both at the same time like take it, but their hands are so small and yours are so big, they both kind of wrap their pinkies around yours.
We'll be back.
The guy in the back of the cell just is continuing watching, pretty much unmoving at this. But are you still trying to be stealthy here?
I guess, yeah.
You do, because you do hear
Doesn't
these people
hurt.
downstairs. So go ahead and roll another stealth check, all three of you.
Ooh, a 7.
18 and a 6.
Stealth is overrated.
Okay, the three of you start walking down the stairs, but these wooden stairs, right as you're about to like get to the bottom, you see the two guards on this floor speaking, but right before you can really like attack or anything, a loud creak in the step happens and they both look up and see you. But at this point you also see three kids from the Haver Hills punchball game. I believe two of them, maybe all three, were from Haver Hills, but you also see in this room is Gone.
Big fan.
And as soon as he sees you, the two guards were like asking each other what happened and like asking like what they should do. One of the guards is like kind of close to the cell. Gon just like lunges out and grabs this guard, sticking his arms through the bars and holding him in place. Get the other one!
We can do that.
Before we continue this floor, we're going to go real quick back outside to Pebble and Shello.
Me and my boy. My homie.
So you both are kind of like twiddling your thumbs outside, not really sure what to do.
I'm kicking dust around, maybe eating some
They
grass.
start playing cards.
Yeah.
Eating grass.
So you all are currently outside.
Oh, we have a map.
Holy guacatole.
Pebble, Shello, you're both just waiting out here when suddenly the door that you're in front of just starts to open.
Okay.
Okay.
So you see the guard inside.
I see
But
him.
you also see a familiar masked woman.
Oh, she's back. The hot woman's back.
She yells out. She kind of says the first part of this quieter to herself. I knew from the description it was you. And then kind of yelling at you, Pebble, looking right at you, says, "Finally, I've been waiting for this. Bless Corellin for giving me the satisfaction of killing you myself."
What?
Then she puts her arm to the side and just from her like sleeve slides a like long skinny black sword
Oh.
Now,
that she didn't arm
excuse me.
herself with.
Why is she so I'm sorry.
Do you have any water?
Oh my god.
Pebble has like a mouthful of grass and she like spits it out really quick, like to not embarrass herself. But also, what the fuck? Why does this woman know me?
I'm very parched.
Shello, you see this?
Jesus.
What are you doing?
Sorry, that
I would like to walk in front of Pebble here,
Mhm.
and I'd like to. Shit. I didn't think this far. I'd like to prepare Thunderwave in case this person comes up and attacks us.
Okay.
And I'd also like to ask them if they have any water, please.
Is that everything? You're just preparing Thunderwave?
Yes.
Yeah, so looking over her, or looking over you, because you're like smaller, she's still looking dead on at like into Pebble's eyes. She goes up to attack. Are you using Thunderwave?
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
16 damage if they fail the Constitution 13.
What is the range on that? Are you getting the people behind her as well?
15 feet from me.
Okay, no, so you're not getting them. She powers through this thunder wave you cast. You're like blowing her hair back, damaging her a little bit. You weren't able to knock her back. However, you're blocking her path a bit, so she's going to hit you with her sword because you're kind of in the way right now.
Come at me, you masked freak.
Shello does a 22 hit.
Maybe. How much damage does it do?
So you get hit by this sword, her just trying to like kind of get you out of the way. It deals 7 damage, piercing damage as she stabs you with it. Then after that happens, you start to feel your blood clot a bit as additional 5 necrotic damage is dealt to you. And you start to feel like sickly. Total max hit points are also reduced by 5.
Is that in conjunction with the damage I took?
Yes.
So, as in, like, I technically
You
take another
take
5
the damage and then just you don't take an additional 5 damage from that. No, you just take the 7 and 5, and then
The
also
12 damage,
your max hit
and
points are
then
down 5.
Max is down. Okay.
Get out of the way, boy.
Boy, I'm an ant.
At that, she's going to swing back around at you, Shello.
Okay.
Does a
Good question. Yes.
yeah, so a 27 does hit. She got a crit.
Uh-huh.
No.
I'm gonna assume I'm dead.
So
Oh no.
This is so
Oh
bad.
no.
so Shello, she seems very annoyed by you getting in the way of her prey here. She stabs her sword directly into your chest, dealing 20 damage to you.
Uh-huh.
No. Oh, this son of a bitch. Oh, I'm gonna kill her. I don't care if she's hot.
Oh fuck.
And then?
Do you still have health remaining, Shello?
No.
Okay, well,
That's long gone.
as you lay on the floor, you start to spaz out. Additional 8 points of necrotic damage is dealt to you as you fail your first save here. Your hit point maximum also goes down by additional 8.
Okay, so that's 5.
So Shello, you are
Oh, good.
unconscious. She's then going to step past your body, Shello, locked into combat with Pebble now. And Pebble, you notice as the 2 knights inside just are kind of watching. What are you doing now?
First of all, what a bitch. I'm gonna call her a bitch, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna ask her. Well, okay, actually, so last time I saw her, you said I didn't recognize her.
You recognized her as being someone you've seen around the church, but you
is that
couldn't
still
place
all
her.
that I'm gonna ask her. How do I phrase?
You know that she's been in your church and that she's accompanied by what is basically a personal guard that is a paladin from your church as well.
Okay, I'm struggling here. Okay, I have 10 health left for lay on hands pool that I could heal, but also I could attack, I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna ask her first of all, like, who are you? Why are you so hell-bent on attacking me? What is going on?
You don't even know who I am? Is that how little
How
my
would I know
father's
who you
life meant
are?
to you before you took it?
Oh,
Oh.
she
Oh
sort of like
no.
stumbles back a little bit and is at a loss for words, and then sort of like lunges forward, but not at her, but rather at Pebble, and just like lays her hands on him and heals
Shello?
him for 10. Or Shello.
Okay, Shello, you're back up for 10 then. Your
Thank
your health is back to normal now.
Oh, it's back
Yes.
fully normal?
Yes. Or no, not your hit point maximum is back to what it normally is.
Yeah.
However, you're at 10 hit points. There's another guard on this first floor. He seems to have a like glass bottle of water in his hands as he's walking through.
Oh,
Is that? Water!
Oh,
But he kind of sees this happening, and he like drops the water and like shatters on the floor.
Please!
He's like, whoa, I heard a noise, I was getting water for jars. He like readies his spear to go out and help. Then the paladin kind of like looks at him. Don't intervene. Let her have this. Just go upstairs, check on the prisoners. Shello, it's now your turn.
Glass of water! It's now my turn?
Yeah.
Fuck. I'd like to drink my potion of heroism and then heal myself with healing word and heal myself for a whopping 7. And that's like all I can do, I think.
Okay, Pebbles, a 20 hit.
yes, it does.
Okay, she swings the sword at you, now going for you. It deals 7 damage, piercing from the blade. Then you start to feel very, very weak as an additional 5 damage from the necrotic is dealt to you, and your hit point maximum decreases by 5.
Oh, fuck, dude. Okay. Okay.
You've still got like a boatload of health.
Yeah, I don't know how to beat this bitch.
She tries to swing her sword at you again, but just consumed with anger, she just barely misses you.
Okay.
Which then makes it your turn as the knights continues watching.
Does a 16 hit?
You swing it at her, just kind of like cut her clothing a little bit. You see some like dark grayish skin through her clothes.
Okay, so she probably has an
no.
armor class of 16. Oh, goody. Can I use Channel Divinity, Emissary of Peace? And then I'm gonna try to sort of like bring down my sword after missing, and I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna say, this is so hard. How do you apologize for killing someone's dad? I'm gonna say, you have to understand what happened back then. I didn't intend it. That was a freak accident. I never wanted to hurt your dad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, roll persuasion for that.
With plus 5. 21. Or 26 with it's a D20. It's a nat 20.
Oh, it's not
Oh,
coming
Did it
across
not
on
go through,
the.
motherfucker? I'll send a screenshot for proof.
Is it-
Okay.
Yeah,
Forgery.
it's not forgery.
This is clearly photoshopped.
I mean, yeah, that is a
Oh,
net 20, yeah.
She looks at you. You can't. It's hard to get a read on her face since you can't see her face. It's just a mask. But she begins to back up from you, just like a couple steps. Are you taking an opportunity attack?
I feel like I should because she seems strong, but I'm not gonna.
Do I get the option?
Shello also gets the option to take an
I swear
opportunity
to
attack.
God.
I don't.
Can I poke them with the sword?
That fucker killed me in one interaction.
That's true.
Whoever does not say anything, but she. Do you want to make an insight check, Pebble?
Yes.
Okay.
What would happen if I said no? That's a 15.
Then you wouldn't make the check.
Her body language is about the same, and she's still holding up the sword at you. But she's just stepping back, and you're kind of unsure how your words have an effect on her currently.
Sick.
Well, actually, we're gonna go back to the others now.
Yippee!
Sana, Marin, and Scrubbins roll initiative for this.
I really like this music below.
It's so. Oh my god, Hollow Knight soundtrack.
Yeah.
This is
When
Hollow
it
Knight?
started. Yeah,
It is.
it's Hornet's theme.
Sana, you're
13.
first up on the initiative here. What are you doing?
Right here. Am I able to jump off that, like down to them at all?
Well, you're currently on the stairs now, so you can
Yeah, like jump over the railing. Or like, is there a railing or is it like a wall?
oh yeah, it's a railing, so yeah.
I'm gonna like jump down, like run up here and like jump down, and then I'm going to get my staff ready and cast Charm Person and ram that in their stomach.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
19,
19, that hits. Roll damage for that.
and this is like two-handed ramming.
Uh-huh.
My favorite.
8 damage.
8. So yeah, you slam this right into his gut, saying your vocal components for charm person at him, and he looks very confused as he just like coughs up some like spit onto your like face. You seem to really hurt him from that too. So
realizing the spell did not take effect, I panic and start whamming on his face.
Okay. Bring it back around for another hit on him. Go ahead and roll.
This is 2 hits. 20.
20 rolling damage for that again.
That's 6.
6. Are you trying to kill this guy?
Just this one with my fist, so knockout.
Okay, knockout. Yeah. So you clunk him on the head with this, and he just like falls over, incapacitated.
And then sheer panic, second punch, then kill him.
Are you so for real, dude?
So
Oh my
you bring
God.
it down on his like body as he's like falling.
I'm just screaming like, just like eyes closed, not seeing the actual damage I'm doing.
Okay, roll damage.
Crazy.
That'd be really
5.
unfortunate if you
That's
hit a man
crazy.
that is not moving.
5. You're not sure if he's dead or not, but you do hit him and like blood like kind of splurts out of a wound.
I open my eyes, seeing the blood, and I back up like right here.
Okay. This guard that Gon has in his grasp is struggling to get out, unable to do it right now. Gon is then going to slam the back of his head into like the bars, just trying to like knock him out. Not doing a whole lot of damage to him, but it seems to like hurt the guard. But then it'd be Scrubbin's turn.
Scrubbins is gonna run over to this guy and then stab at him, poke him in the belly.
Blood pouring out, but this guy is not quite dead yet. Marion, is now your turn.
Awesome.
You just
I
see
can
me
make that.
crying, by the way.
Oh no! You know what I'm gonna say. Not really.
Okay, go ahead and make an
Chop him
attack.
down-
Oh!
Chop him in half. Holy
You hit
shit.
Natural 20 to 28.
Oh my god.
Yeah, roll damage.
Actually, that hits.
Oh, and then I got a nat 1 for the fucking damage.
But it is doubled. But even then, how do you want to finish this guy that Gon is holding down?
To make sure that she doesn't hit Gon at all, she kind of just slices this guy in half through the middle.
Okay.
She also still doesn't bat an eye. She is very used to this sort of thing.
Gon is like kind of like grossed out, then like drops the top half on top of it, and he's like, "Quick, the other guard! He's got the key for the door! Hurry up and get us out of here!"
Marin's gonna check on Sana.
She'll make a check for Scrubbin's investigation check.
Oh my god.
Natural 2, and at this point, or natural 1, at this point, a guard comes from up the stairs. He sees Jars, and he's like, "Jars, what's going on? I went to go get you the water, and what's happening?"
Oh no.
May I say that I'm feeling ill?
Then,
I feel ill.
he's kind of standing at like the bottom of the stairs here, like looking around confused, readying his spear. Then from behind, you see that masked prisoner just jump down, grappling onto his back.
Oh.
Yo!
On his back, like holding on, and then he slams his helmet onto the back of this guy's head,
Oh, fucking hell!
He's fucking cool.
just knocking him clean unconscious.
At least
Holy
this guy's a
shit.
homebrew.
Okay, thank god.
This guy then runs down the stairs.
Oh shit, dude, wait up.
Scrubbin's making another investigation check.
Okay.
Fucking wild.
16, you find the key.
Sweet. I'd like to unlock the door.
While Scrubbins is unlocking the door, Sana is just blankly staring at the bloody hands of her.
Gon kind of like
Just-
gathers the kids up, and then he looks past Scrubbins at Marin. Okay, what's the plan?
Do we have them stay as well? Because I feel like it's more dangerous to bring them with us.
I think that having them stay here is fine. Although there is 2 tables full of huge swords.
We're
We could-
not.
At
I'm
least-
saying
at least the
that
guy.
we could give Gon,
We could give Gon a
tell him to
weapon.
arm himself and protect the children.
That's true. Alright. It's too dangerous to bring the children along. You and I both know that. I need you to stay here with them. I need you to arm yourself with whatever weapon you can carry. I need you to arm yourself and wait here. We will be back. I swear on my life. We will be back. We will get you out.
He's like, easy, I can do that. I've been, these kids know me well. They've been having me training them. Do you know what the status is outside? Is there any transport?
Not currently, but we did see a carriage roll up. We could easily nab it. And it sounds like, you remember, the ant guy and, the rock lady, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. Who are these new blood?
A few strays we picked up along the way. Mirren kind of smiles when she says that.
He's like, got it. In the kids upstairs, are they good?
Yep, the door's unlocked and they're safe. We cleared the floor.
What about the kids in the basement?
That's where we're headed now.
Got it. Okay. Just bring them up to me. I think I got an idea.
You got it.
He kind of gathers them and then heads up the stairs. What are the other three of you doing now?
Well, can I?
I'm standing still.
Mirren's gonna like take it, I guess, like part of her shirt and start wiping the blood off of Sana's hand, seeing how like she's freaked the fuck out about it.
I killed someone.
Good job.
And then I'm just staring blankly at Mirren.
If only Shello
You
was
protected
here.
us. You protected us and you protected those kids. You did good. Even though I'm sure it doesn't feel great.
There's just nothing in my face. I'm just lost.
No.
I'm slowly trailing behind. Mirren.
No.
I guess Scrobbins will go first then.
Okay, so going to this next floor here. Currently where you're at, none of you see any guards or anything on this floor. You do see these 3 rooms. Scrubbins tells you the room directly ahead of where you are right now has things stored in it. The room to your right has just like regular weapons stored in it. And then the room with the open door was the room he was hearing 2 people discuss. However, you don't see anyone in there right now.
I feel like we should check those out. Just like a quick sweep. To check if there's enemies and if there's anything we can use.
It is a wise idea to clear out the floor, I will say.
Okay, then I guess we're gonna look in the rooms.
Who's searching which room?
Scrubbins can go for the open door.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a investigation check for Scrubbins. As he looks around, this seems to be a meeting room. Just looking on this room real quick, it seems like nothing's really stored in this room. Wherever you find about like 50 gold.
So Mirren's gonna check out the closed door in front of here.
Okay.
Sana will probably just be like standing here.
All right, Marin, make a investigation check.
Oh, a 19.
19. So you notice instantly that this room has just like a bunch of what seem to be random potions and more like advanced weaponry. First of all, there's a chest with gold in it. You find 50 gold from that.
Fuck yeah. I was broke as shit.
Actually, sorry, you find 150 gold in it.
Oh! That's a lot more.
And also
I have
from
6
the
gold.
table next to it, you get a health potion
Okay.
and a potion of advantage.
Does it give you advantage?
Yes, you
No,
basically
disadvantage.
you basically drink it as a bonus action, and you can have advantage on the next roll you make. On the table across the way, you then find a scimitar that seems to you to be like kind of special looking. It's specially like crafted, a wing design at the bottom of the hilt.
I know someone who uses scimitars.
We're picking her up.
I know a guy.
Ooh.
I
You
don't
know a fella?
Last
I also
guy.
know
Kinda
that.
wield it.
I don't know anyone.
You recognize that there might be other useful things in this room. However, kind of in a rush right now, you don't feel it's worth it to continue looking currently.
Yeah.
We might as well check this other room, right?
I make another investigation.
2 or nat 1.
Extra 1. Scrubbins already went through this room when he first went in, so he's not finding anything of additional value here. He just knows that this room has like a bunch of just random weapons that seem to be normal, like just hand axes, crossbows, swords, things like that. But okay, then going down the stairs, you all are now back onto the first floor. And this is the point where you see Paladin and a knight watching outside where this masked woman that Marin would recognize as the person that was one of the people she saw at that game. You three watch as this woman with her sword out kind of takes a couple steps back from Pebble and Shello. Shello kind of on the floor, like bleeding out.
Can Pebbles like yell out to the three of them to help now, please?
Nah, we're good.
No, please.
We are now back at the top of this combat with you three added to this, so it's currently Shello's turn.
Okay. I'd like to start walking inside of the building.
Okay.
Just kind of in here. I like to heal Pebble.
Thank you, sir.
Well, maybe don't thank me next time.
What?
I got a nat 1.
Oh.
Oh, it's 4 healing to Pebble.
Thanks, dude. Well, that's still good.
Sure.
Currently, these two guards inside are kind of like looking a bit like confused, like looking at you walking in, looking at her kind of backing up. Sana, that would make it your turn.
Okay, so all this commotion going on, the recent taking of a life. Sana is just like hearing the words like Marin said of like how they're bad people, but also just like this constant ringing of not knowing what to do, and so she starts to like kind of like go down, crunch into a ball, and just start covering her ears.
Oh,
And
No.
poor thing.
whether I attack or not, can I do like a roll for that? Whether Marin's words ring to me.
Oh.
Sana, just roll a d20 for me.
It's pretty much whether I actually take my turn or not. Two.
No.
You're just too freaked out.
Alright, then I'm crouched down, hands over ears, just screaming,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
No.
The masked woman, who Scrubbins could probably tell you from context clues of the conversation he overheard, her name is Lyra. You heard a male voice call her by that name. She sees like Shello kind of walk off, and she kind of like points it at him, still staying in the same spot, and she's like, wait, don't move. However, she's not actually doing anything. Scrubbins, it is your turn.
I think I'd just like to continue down the stairs.
With cunning action dash, you can get to that door.
Like to pick the lock.
Okay, make a dexterity check.
6.
6. You're having trouble getting it open, unfortunately.
L.
I think that's it.
It is then this paladin's turn, who kind of notices people walking down. He was kind of like leaning against the boxes, but now he gets up and is like looking around. Hey, wait, there are people inside this whole time. Gets out a sword he has on him and charges at Scrubbins over here. He's going to make an attack with it. Okay, well he got a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
You like to see it?
Mhm,
No,
yeah.
I
So.
I don't think we do.
Oh wow.
I'm not able to control hit points, by the way. So.
Okay, well, Scrubbins is down.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
He just slashes at
Okay.
Scrubbins real quick, knocks him unconscious.
If Nerds comes back and his character is dead, we all blame Aaron, right?
What?
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
Gaslight
sorry.
saying
I'm
never
sorry.
existed.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I agree, but what?
No, I was joking.
Rubbins who?
This knight is going to go up to Shello and make an attack on Shello. Also looking a
Why
bit
would you?
confused.
I'm simply here for some water.
Shello does it's a 12 hit.
No.
Okay, so luckily for you, he misses you, which then brings us to Marin.
I'm so torn because I don't want Mirren to just leave Sana on the stairs, obviously having a fucking mental breakdown. So
Mental breakdown or death? Because it's not looking too great for your good pal Pebble.
Oh, you don't care about mental health?
I think that Pebble is fine. We're having. a
I
bit of
want you to know that I
Oh,
can't
Scrubbin,
possibly
no.
help Pebble from this spot. Like,
Well, yeah,
I
you
can't
can.
even get far
No.
enough.
If you
No,
sprint
I could
really,
get
really
here.
fast.
No, because then I wouldn't be able to make it in attack.
No, but what if you,
You don't-
what if you just ran
No,
faster,
you don't
but not as
understand. How
fast?
do you do? I'm gonna use a non-rested javelin because I have 2
Okay.
that aren't rested. And I'm gonna toss it at that guy.
Okay.
That is a 21 hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Awesome. 10 damage.
Nice. It hits him like right in like the shoulder, right between the armor plating, seeming to like really fuck up his arm.
Okay. Immediately after doing that, Miran's gonna like crouch down beside Sana and just try to talk to her. So Sana's curled up in a ball, right?
Yeah, but like she's like on her toes, like head into knees, like face down.
Okay, Miran's gonna sort of, I guess, kneel in front of Sana. Sana, it's okay. You're okay. You did what you had to do. You did good. It's okay. And Miran's gonna not full on touch Sana, but she's gonna like touch Sana's forearm, sort of. Like very tentatively, because she is very afraid of making this worse.
She uncovers her ears. She couldn't hear you before, but now that you got her attention, she uncovers her ears.
Sana, look at me. Look at me. It's okay.
But I tears
You protected
streaming
yourself.
down.
You protected yourself and you protected us.
Her mouth's just moving, but no words escaping.
This breaks my fucking heart.
Pebble, we're gonna go to you now.
Yeah, Miran's
Okay.
just gonna keep saying the same things pretty
Yeah.
much.
I'm going to. Well, first I'm gonna run up. Or no, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna. I know, I lied. I'm gonna run up to her and I'm gonna attack with my longsword again, which is probably gonna make.
After. Okay.
Wait, is that a bad idea?
A 23.
Anyway.
Okay.
Is that a bad idea?
Pebble, I just want to walk you through what just happened. You convinced her to stop fighting. She
I didn't convince her to
listened,
stop fighting
You did.
anything. She just
You
stepped
did.
away for a moment. What?
No.
Okay.
and now
That's
you go
not-
through
yeah.
to attack her.
That doesn't.
Can we
Like
give
it could
Skelly
just
the
make her.
benefit
And
of the
that,
doubt?
It could just
that
make
was
her
like the whole point
falter
of
or
not
s-
taking
No, but
an
it could.
opportunity to attack as well.
But
okay.
23 does hit. Go
God.
ahead and roll damage.
It's so embarrassing.
You should be
In my mind,
embarrassed.
it was like when you say something and like they falter, but they're gonna keep
well,
fucking
but she like
attacking
visibly
you.
did not falter. Like
That's
you
what
saw that she
stepping
didn't
back
falter.
is. That's what
No, it's
stepping back is. Guys, if you could see my
Roll
face
your
right now, I
damage.
look like
Roll
a
your
fucking
damage.
apple. I'm
Roll
so
your
red.
damage. Roll
You know,
your
I'm,
damage.
I'm still here, just sitting
you
here, you
buried
know.
this. You dug this hole yourself.
You did this.
You guys are mean.
6, you kind of slash at her a bit, getting around the same sort of area. You kind of got her, you cut her clothing a bit, but now you can sort of see blood trickling down, seeming to only be a slight flesh wound to her.
It's so embarrassing.
This
Anyway,
should be.
Oh
Are you doing anything else?
can I use emissary of peace and try to? No,
Oh my
no,
god.
I'm joking.
Even if you tried, I don't think it would work. Considering you just stabbed her after saying that you
what if I
killing
got,
her
what
dad
if I
was an
got,
accident.
what if I got? Well, she was attacked.
Oh my god.
Guys, I'm not.
No, from behind you all, you hear coming around the corner a voice that is saying, "Whoa, that was in the area, so I just thought I'd stop by. Oh shit, what the fuck is happening?"
Wait.
Oh my god.
You have got to be
No.
kidding me.
I don't know who this is, but I'm expecting from the voice.
I have a
don't,
feeling.
don't.
I don't
let
know
him
for
know.
sure.
Oh
I'm aware.
my.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I had a
okay.
feeling.
Don't spoil it.
Okay.
It's
I had a
Okay.
feeling. No, I see
I'll
it.
be honest.
Shello, it is now your turn.
Hey, bud. What's up, bud? If only we had Balthazar to use his weapon against him.
I'd like to
That'd be funny.
attack the guy in front of me.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
15.
A 15 misses.
Okay. I would then like to use Healing Word on Scrubbins,
Okay.
the regular man. 6 health.
Scrubbins is back up. 6 total health then.
Yippee!
Then Sonnet, it is your turn now.
Okay. I'm like Marin's just constantly repeating, so I'm just gonna roll again.
Okay, yeah, roll another d20. You go ahead and roll advantage. Marin is trying very hard to convince you to keep going.
Oh, it's slightly better.
9.
It's getting slightly better.
You're starting to realize the gravity of the situation, everything going on around you, that this is like a life or death situation. However, there's still a part of you who's like your mind that's telling you that if you fight these people, you can't win. So it's not quite reaching you that far.
I at the very least I get out of I stand up trembling a little bit, just looking throughout, just viewing everything, and I'm just mentally preparing myself for what's next.
It's now the masked woman's turn.
Have fun, Pebble.
Is she very confused? What, like,
I think everyone is.
I imagine she's pissed.
I thought that she was just like stepping back for a moment. I didn't think. Ugh, man, you guys are
Pebble.
really pissing me off.
You see her as she like kind of screams as she lunges her hand out, sort of in like a grasp, her fingers like pointed outwards. You think it's going to connect like kind of like with your face, however it goes like past your head as she reaches beyond you towards the direction of Shello and the knight, and she yells out, "I said don't fight them!" As this knight that is in combat with Shello just looks up scared. His eyes start to bleed, and then his head just pops, blood going all over Shello.
She could have killed me
Holy shit.
easily by now.
Gee. Ouch.
It's like she's toying with her prey, you know.
She literally is toying.
Nice job on that kill, Shello.
Unless maybe she
Yeah.
specifically, maybe she has trouble with rocks. She doesn't exactly know how to do that to rocks. Maybe
We
that's-
can't get blood from a stone.
She rolled very good for that, by the way. So
Oh, She can't just do that whenever she's.
well,
Man.
she
what a
then looks
psycho
back at
bitch.
Pebble, whoever readying her sword, and she says to you, Pebble, "I knew you were just tricking me to go for the killing blow, but I'm gonna make you suffer." Scrubbins, it's your turn.
Hello. It's a tricky dick, ain't it? I wanna unlock this fucking thing.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make another dexterity check.
Yes, please.
20, you get it. You get it unlocked. Opening it up,
Hallelujah.
you are seeing the basement, and you see Balthazar at the foot of the steps down here. Balthazar.
Can I request that as I unlock it, I fall down?
Scrubbins can take a cunning action to disengage if you want to go down there without getting hit.
I would like
You
to
should
do
do
that.
Balthazar, you're now also a part of this if you want to roll initiative.
Yippee!
Yay, balls is
Welcome
back.
to the game.
Can you
I
hand me the
cannot-
lockpick and I can unlock it?
No can do, sir.
Balthazar can technically try to unlock it. It would just be harder for him.
No, wait. I've got criminal/spy. It shouldn't be more difficult.
Oh, you actually... Okay, Balthazar can add his proficiency bonus to it. So yeah.
No.
Yeah,
When-
you should probably thought that when you're down here alone for like an hour, but...
Well, shit.
When
I was sitting pretty.
Okay, so the
Please
paladin
don't.
is going to, seeing Scrubbins run down there, he's not going to care about that. He's going to try to get to Marin, who just threw that javelin into his shoulder.
Yeah.
He can get up to about here. He's going to stay there, kind of pointing his weapon up the stairs and making himself ready to attack for you, Marin, which is now your turn.
Oh, well, I still don't want to move away from Sana.
But think about how funny it'd be.
It would not be funny. In fact, it would be heartbreaking. Okay, so on the rusted weapons, it was, you said a -1.
-1 for damage. Yeah.
For damage?
Yeah, just damage, yeah, not attack.
Oh shit, okay. I thought that was -1 to attack. That's so much better. Don't. matter right now. I still have another non-rested one, but we're gonna throw another javelin because Miran's not going anywhere.
Okay, yeah, make an attack.
I'm actually gonna rage first.
Okay.
Marin's flying into a gamer rage, the likes of which
roll your
are...
gamer rage d12.
She protect
one.
him.
Marin, you get a feeling of something that you are actually familiar with, bringing it back
Oh.
around to shadowy tendrils that begin to lash out of you.
Oh no.
But now you have control of it.
Yeah, I can control it.
So choose
What was the distance on it?
each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. You can choose to have these lash out at them. I'll have him roll his constitution. Marin, can you roll a d12?
Oh, that was so close. to being
9, a
attacked.
shadowy tendril kind of lashes out and like hits him in the back a bit, dealing 9 damage to him. Can you roll another d12?
Yeah.
7,
7.
you also gain 7 temporary hit points as
Oh.
some of the damage you deal to him,
Nice
the necrotic
slice.
energy comes back into you.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome. So she
Watch
does.
out, money bags.
Oh.
Those.
Oh yeah.
Stay away.
For context, Shello got hit with those in
Yeah.
like the first session.
That's my
She
boy.
has since gained control of it.
Yeah, and you can now take your turn. So
Alright, we're throwing a javelin at him.
21, you
21
hit.
hit.
Yeah,
Jesus.
10 damage.
with
Wait,
the 2 rage,
right?
making it 12. You basically throw this, hitting in the same spot, but in the other arm. He's looking like really like annoyed by it and like really mad, but also very injured.
Like the tis a flesh wound, whatever.
It seems to be the most damage he's gotten dealt in quite a bit.
Miran's gonna like offer her hand to Sana to like ground her. Not gonna take her hand, gonna offer her hand to Sana specifically.
You're just reaching your hand out towards her.
Yeah, like
Okay.
palm up, offering hand.
Then Pebble, we're gonna go to you now.
That's my name. Man, I really got lucky with that D20 and then threw away, or with that natural 20 and then threw away all of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my bad, guys. I feel so dumb. Okay,
It's,
well, you
it's
know
gonna
what?
be bad for you.
Whatever.
For sure.
I'm going to attack her with my long sword. How's a natural one sound?
Okay. Pebble, you are just overrun with emotions. You're very confused yourself. It's completely missing. Are you doing anything else?
I'm going to command her.
Okay.
And I'm going to... I need to think of a good word. Actually, no. I'll command her to drop. I'll just say drop. And, is she close enough for me to just, like, grab her head and, like, shake it a little as I say it?
I guess.
Okay. Just to really hammer in her head that she needs to drop it.
It's like a dog with a toy they're not supposed to.
She then drops her blade to the floor. So this fish guy, he
God, yeah.
Fucker.
I hate him.
I kind of completely forgot he was here.
he's gonna like run up to here, his like fishy body fat jiggling as he runs. By the way, the art does not reflect him no longer having that staff. He's not carrying a staff right now. But he's gonna yell out, "Lyra, I was just in the area. I'm on my leave still, so I thought I'd come by to scout out for the Crusty Bay when I get back there. What's going on?" That's all he's gonna do, however. So it is now Balthazar's turn.
I can just grab the
You already have
Tools?
thieves' tools.
Do I?
Yeah, you've had them the entire campaign.
Literally.
Let's go with it.
So is it
It's a dexterity check.
like dexterity?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yippee!
So you're able to unlock it.
Can I tell the kids to wait here until it's clear?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Life.
You'd be
That's
exiting out
crazy.
right here.
Balls.
We'd be at the top of the combat then, so it's Shello's turn.
I guess I'm gonna go a little bit further into the room. Like, yeah, beside those boxes. And then fire at the paladin. Fire a crossbow.
Okay, make a crossbow attack on him.
20.
Oh,
And
nice.
that
Yeah,
at
go
20.
ahead and make damage.
Yippee! I can't see what 14.
He has this opening on his helmet. You perfectly just like shoot the crossbow and it hits like through his cheek and is like stuck in his mouth right now. He's looking really fucked up, so...
Oh, jeez.
Fuck it. I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Sana.
Okay.
That's my
Well, it
my
is
favorite.
Sana's turn.
Sana looks towards Marin's hand, looks up. What exactly is happening for the Bardic Inspiration? Is
You
it
just
like
basically you add a d6 to any roll you
no,
want.
is like Shell like singing? Like,
I'd like to balance one sword on a finger and throw the other one up and then catch it behind my back. Hey, check me out! You freak! You're having a meltdown.
Sana, seeing this, you're instantly
What the fuck?
reminded of the show you had seen the previous day and how that inspired you, and you now feel overall more inspired.
turning back to Marin, I grab her hand and then lunge forward.
No.
Yeah, I just use like she probably doesn't move from me using like pulling myself.
Yeah.
So I lunge towards the sky, and I grip my teeth and I cast Blight. So I hit him with my quarterstaff. 23
Wow,
to
yeah,
hit.
that hits.
7 damage.
Are you trying to kill this guy?
Yes.
How do you kill him?
Dude.
I don't is Blight like an incantation spell? Because like I just jump down, I scream whatever that is, and then I just ram my staff like into his nuts or something.
Into his nuts and it kills him.
I was
Blight,
cave in his skull or something.
Blight is basically
No, that's
like
a
a range spell for draining vitality from someone.
Like I jump down the stairs, so I'm kind of like crouched, and I have the staff in my hand. I just ram upwards.
Okay, yeah, you hit him like in the crotch going upwards. His stomach organs just like pile out from like his waist. And he like just falls over, muttering something about his deity Angara as he's just kind of like clutching a holy emblem as the light fades from him.
I fully expected you to just say muttering
That's
something
genius.
about his dick.
I turn my head towards Marin and just nod, and that's my turn.
Man, not bad.
Balzar, one of the bandits from below kind of just like runs by you, getting up to about here, then looking around, just like taking in the scenery and what's kind of going on. Then we're back to Lyra.
I swear I thought you were gonna say the bandit runs up to Shallow and just fucking caves his skull in again.
Pebble does a 22 hit.
It does.
Lyra grabs your face back,
Aw.
inflicting 25 necrotic damage directly into your brain.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm down.
She's not friendly anymore.
She never was.
She was for like a turn. Then
I
you
would not
stabbed
describe her as friendly. I
She
wouldn't
then
say she's friendly.
gets her sword ready to then finish off Pebble,
Oh
saying
fuck! Someone help! Please.
quietly to herself, just finally. It is Scrubbin's turn.
I would appreciate some help.
Shit.
It'd probably be just like half his movement to get there.
Okay, I could move here and then fire my crossbow at Lyra.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
18.
18 does hit with 9 damage in
9.
total. Scrubbins kind of shoots her, getting her waist with a crossbow bolt. She kind of flinches, but she's very determined to go for Pebble right now.
I need help.
Well, that's all I hope I can do.
I need more help than that.
Okay, well, fuck off.
I'm sorry.
The other bandit that's down there runs up as well, getting right behind the other one, but not being able to do anything on their turn.
I'm gonna come over here and collect my javelins out of this guy's arms
Yeah,
real
you get
quick.
both of them back.
Awesome. I'm gonna fucking toss one at Lyra.
Okay. A 21 does hit. Roll damage. Her armor class is not very high. She seems to only really be wearing robes with maybe some like chainmail, something underneath that.
Alright,
7
I'm still
total
ready.
damage.
7.
Yeah, it kind of like scrapes her like back as it like flies past her.
It could really hurt her if someone can get Pebble out of the way. But it's an AoE and I don't want to hurt Pebble.
Pebble, make a death save.
Okay.
Oh god.
13, you save the first roll.
That's good.
Gurgle, noticing Lyra is just like kind of ignoring him, not answering, he's going to just go like, all right. Runs up to here. Noticing Balthazar now, he's like, oh, you little, my staff! Shoots out like a little burst of flame that's a bit like yellowy holy radiance coming off of it. Balthazar, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
11?
Okay, yeah, he does this and you dodge out of the way.
Okay.
And then he like mutters something in some fish language under his breath.
Was it a curse word?
Please tell me you didn't curse.
At
I
this
really
point,
hope he didn't.
At this point, the leader of the bandits is then going to run out, joining the fray as well. What the fuck do we do about weapons? Balthazar, it's your turn.
Ah, shit.
Just
fucking
try and grab
punch
them off
him.
the dead bodies. Balthazar is then going to move just in front of this bandit here. I got something risky, but it would be really cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye, Pebble.
So no, I'm gonna aim this. It's an AOE, but I can do it just so that it just misses Pebble.
Okay, dude.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I need to do. It's a 30-foot radius, so I need to cast it like. And I will hope this works, and I will cast the best spell on this staff, Maelstrom.
Okay, you have not used that yet, so...
No, I haven't.
Balthazar casts a giant whirlpool of water under this like carriage here, causes water to like ripple out, getting like just under Lyra's feet. We'll see how that affects her on her turn. Shella, it would be your turn next then.
Okay, I would like to heal. Pebble,
Why,
Guess.
thank you, good sir.
if I have to.
Oh.
I believe we're
That's
back
8
up
health.
for 8. Your eyes open, feeling slightly more healed, just staring at Lyra holding a blade right above your face.
Hot. Sorry.
Uh,
Oh my god.
And then I'd like to walk up to the funny fish man and attack him.
Alright. Attack. 11 misses. No, you try to get him. He dodges out of the way of it. Anything
Crap.
else?
No.
Okay, Sonnet, is your turn now. I'm just killing this guy.
Let's see. I want to move here. 50 feet. Am I able to throw a dart with at them? It has to be a disadvantage though.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Sana just runs up behind the boxes and just grabs some of the beer darts and just takes aim. 14.
14, no, unfortunately you miss.
The rest of my turn, I just like move right here.
Okay. This bandit up front is going to... This fishman go like, hey, isn't this guy from Krusty Bay they moved us from? Let's get his ass!
Hell yeah, let's go.
Please do.
He
Acquire his
he
rear.
like swings his fist down on his head, just like bonking him on top of the head. And Gurgle's like, oh wait, watch it.
Watch it.
It is then Lyra's turn, who's going to finish her swing down at Pebble. She begins moving her blade down when... Balthazar, can you roll 6d6?
66.
I sure can.
As she's swinging the sword down at Pebble and her form starts to move to the center of this tidal wave that's happening. The water pulling her in.
That's
Look at the
3
whistle
ones.
runs, that's
3 ones.
Yeah.
Holy
It's
shit.
fine. It's 11 damage though.
That's fucking terrible.
it also moves her.
She gets
Yeah.
pulled back, her feet kind of grinding against the stone pavement here, the water kicking up at her, dealing just a tad bit of damage to her, but not being able to get Pebble with the swing of the sword, she's going to instead cast a spell. Light energy, like sparkles, begin to form about over...
She has sparkles. Maybe she's a good guy.
She would have been if you hadn't stabbed her.
Shut up! Oh my god.
What
Right
if she's
here.
calling reinforcements? Oh, never mind.
Not give me
That's
a
us.
break.
Balthazar, Sana, Shello, can you all make Constitution saving throws?
Sure thing, Buster.
I don't like the sound of this. At all.
14.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, dude.
you're rolling so well today.
All of you are kind of able to dodge out of it. However, the sparks are there's just so many of them that some of them still are end up like getting you and kind of singeing your skin a bit, dealing 14 damage to each of you.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, that's the first time I've been hit.
Holy shit.
However, this bandit, one goes right through his head and kind of just goes out the other side and he falls over dead.
Oh, fuck.
Gurgle also seems to take a big hit from it, a lot of them like going through his like arms and legs and stuff.
Yeah, fish don't like
Jesus.
fire.
Oh my god.
It is now Scrubbins.
This big circle, is it still here?
Still there.
Sparking.
It's still there?
Still there. All the sparkles
thank
are
you.
still there.
Just wondering, just asking for a friend.
Just go around.
That's 25 feet. And I'd like to shoot crossbow again
At Lyra.
at Lyra.
Okay, make an attack. 16, you just hit her, but it doesn't seem to get to her like skin or anything, dealing actual damage. Just kind of hitting into her cloth and clanging against like some armor she has underneath it.
I'd like to go up here then.
This bandit, he's gonna look around, see this dead paladin behind him, and run up and take that guy's sword. Then running back over to where he was.
We're just gonna get right to the edge of it without going into it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna throw javelin at this fucker.
Okay,
This
make an attack.
motherfucker. Ah, shit. I don't suppose an 11 hits.
11, yeah, too distracted by these sparkles. Kind of hard to see through. Not mechanically hard to see through, but hard to see through. You miss him. Pebble, you being back up, Lear kind of being taken away by this water. What are you doing?
I'm gonna sort of take another step back, and then I'm gonna shoot my longbow at her.
Okay, make an attack.
Boom.
9, completely missing.
Cool.
Her movement kind of
Nice.
unpredictable, like kind of falling over in this water. Doing anything else?
No.
Any healing or anything?
Oh, well, I don't have healing, so no.
I thought you bought
Why
healing
not?
potions.
Wait, did I? Oh wait, yeah, I did. I bought 2. Wait. Yeah, I'll use.
You're lucky I'm a nice DM. Well, Balzar, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
11.
11, Gurgle, seeing you using his staff, he's like, "Give me that back!" He holds out his hand and you just freeze in place.
Oh,
What do I need this?
You're currently paralyzed. The bandit captain here, he's going to run into these sparkles to try to get the sword off this knight.
Oh, don't die.
He's able to get through them, but they seem to have like done a lot of damage to him. He's just powering through. He grabs this knight's sword. He's then going to attack Gurgle with it, hitting Gurgle's leg with it, doing a little bit of damage to Gurgle. We're gonna go to Balthazar now. Balthazar, making another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, 19.
19, you're able to break out of the hold person.
Do I have to do a disengage to get out of this spark circle?
You'd have to
do a
disengage from
disengage
Gurgle,
from
not the
Gurgle.
circle.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just let him hit me.
Not having a weapon, he's just gonna make an unarmed strike on you, but misses as you get away from him. You only roll a 2.
Okay. I'll run over here to Pebble, and I will fire magic missile at Aliara.
2, 2.
Ooh,
It's like quick bullets hitting into her, not really doing a whole lot. She's looking a little bit weaker now though.
I would like to turn to the bandit beside me. You look like you're very injured from all of these wondrous sparkles. And I'd like to disengage from Gurgle,
Okay.
and I'd like to go up here beside Scrubbins, my best friend.
Mhm.
And then I'd like to heal Sana.
Okay.
6 health.
First things first, I'm gonna. Oh, does this tech count as out of the circle?
Yeah,
Even though-
how I count it is like the highlighted squares basically.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna. Someone's gonna jump out from there. Okay, I'm gonna throw a dart at 16 first one, so 16.
Okay, you do hit him then this time. Go ahead and roll damage to that dart.
6 damage.
6, nice. You like throw it at him, get him poked good in like his nude torso.
Lyra have to do another save.
Able to fight it, she begins walking up.
Fuck.
She's not out of the circle yet.
She would actually get here.
Never mind.
Still out of it, but not quite reaching Pebble. She's going to now grab Balthazar, who's the only one she can get to.
Cool.
Grabbing him by his arm. Balthazar does a 13 hit.
Does.
You feel a pain shoot through you. You get 17 necrotic damage dealt to you.
Am I able to use shield for that, or is that only physical attack?
You can use shield for that, yeah.
Yep.
So using shield, you redirect the pain that she's causing you. But that's all she can do.
I think I just have to go for another crossbow attack on Lyra.
25, nice. And 10 damage. Shooting her into the back, seeming to deal a pretty hefty blow to her. She's still looking fairly weak.
I could go to there and end my turn there.
This bandit who's outside of the circle, he's going to run past Shello here. He can only get up to here. That's about as much as he can do.
I'm trying to debate how much I care about getting hurt. I can't get close enough to Lyra. I'm gonna get up real close and personal.
So you actually can only go up to here because that is difficult terrain. However, you can still reach him with your halberd.
Yeah, okay.
And you also...
Do I take any damage from the sparks? Yes.
You must make a Constitution saving throw.
24.
Still get 13 damage from going through some of them.
That's not bad, so I'm gonna fucking smack him.
Okay, make an attack.
Hey, does a 27
Definitely,
hit?
yeah, definitely hit Gurgle. Roll damage for him.
13 damage?
You take
Is
a...
it 15?
Oh yeah, 15. Yeah. You take a hefty chunk out of him here. He's looking like scared, like he just walked in on something he probably should have avoided.
Miran's gonna like grin very menacingly.
I will attack her with my longsword and get a natural 1.
Does not hit her.
Really? No, that's crazy.
Gurgle. He's like, you guys are a lot stronger since last I saw you. Marin, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Ooh.
Bubbly knives form around your head. Same sort of spell he did to Balthazar way back in the Colosseum. But they then all slam into your head, dealing 24 total damage.
Okay, I'm fine. Don't worry.
That,
I'm not gonna
that's
tell
like
you
a
how
whole
much
shell.
HP I have, but
I'll put this into perspective, Marin. I have 26 total points.
I'll put this into
yeah, I have 9
perspective.
health left.
That's one whole shello.
Yeah, that's one whole me.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm doing
This
great.
bandit is then going to try to swing at Gurgle once again. He gets Gurgle again, slightly stronger attack, and Nertz is back to continue playing as Scrubbins, and we've updated him on the happenings, what's going on currently.
You almost died too.
Yeah, Scrubbins was downed,
The paladin dealt like 26 damage in one
Yeah,
hit.
so Balthazar, it is currently your turn.
Dude, what have I got? Have I got anything that can knock her back into the whirlpool?
You could shove her.
I could.
It'd be a contested strength check for a shove.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's probably stronger than me. My
Probably.
strength sits at 17? Oh, maybe. I might actually be able to pass that. Okay, can I shove her?
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check.
Fuck.
Nice.
A 6.
Hell yeah.
She
Yeah.
rolled a natural 20. So you try to shove her and just like you push onto her and she does not move a single inch. She doesn't even like get pushed back at all. She doesn't even look your way. She's focused on Pebble right now.
He's just a dwarf.
no.
He can't push her.
I'm sort of running low on spell slots. I think from where I am, I'm going to shoot Lyra
Okay.
with a crossbow.
11 does not hit. No, whizzes
Okay.
right past her.
So instead, or as a bonus action, I want to heal Scrubbins.
Okay. To bring him to an even 10. So then we're on Sana.
She runs around the little sparkly bits, and she's gonna do just another dart throw at the fish guy. Dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that hits. Punctures right into like his chest fat. And he's like, whoa, ouch!
Ouch!
Then we are back to Lyra. She is going to use Channel Divinity, Vow of Enmity. She says under her breath, "Corellin, grant me my vengeance," and then she's going to attempt to hit Pebble with advantage.
So if I say no,
You saying no as you're getting hit?
yeah.
Pebble, a 17 doesn't hit, right?
No, it does not.
After that, she looks really annoyed by that, hoping that the channel divinity would have helped her. Through her anger, she's going to attempt to hit you again, Pebble. This time getting a 20. Does that hit?
Yes, I said fuck twice, but my microphone didn't pick it up either time.
No swearing,
yes,
please.
it does.
So Pebble, you get dealt 10 piercing damage
Ooh.
plus
Ouchie.
2 necrotic damage, and your max hit points is lowered by an additional 2.
Okay.
As
That's worrying.
As your muscles and things are just kind of seizing up.
And you
Guys,
smell
let's play a
bad
guessing
too.
game called How Many Health Points Do I Have? Hint, it's between 3 and 5.
Scrubbins, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack mask person. I'm gonna crossbow. 23.
23 hits.
11.
Firing this right past Pebble, you hit her in like the upper shoulder, flinches back at it, seeming to do a good amount of damage to her. And this bandit is going to try to join this fight over with Pebble, Balsar, Scrubbins, and Lyra here. He's going to try to hit her with a sword. Unfortunately, he swings and misses her.
I'm going to drink a potion of healing. I'm gonna go
Natural.
up to this fish fucker.
Hey. I wonder if he's Piddle's wife.
No. Yeah, fuck. There's a 17 hit.
17 does actually hit. He's not really wearing armor. He has like basically a loincloth. So
Ooh.
17
Cute.
hits by a lot.
Tell me his loincloth didn't block that
Okay.
halberd.
Makes it
Steal
easier.
Steal his look.
Yeah, 13 damage. You
Stop it.
swing at him and leave a big gashing wound directly across his chest. He's looking like really, really bad right now.
Help.
He always did.
Oh, that was a fire.
Looking really, really bad, and he's ugly.
However, Marin, can you make a Constitution saving throw?
13.
These sparkles explode around you as you're staying in this field of them, and you take 19 damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Ouchie.
I just barely got over what I had left.
Okay.
Literally one over.
Oh, Marin, you
Oh.
have that one ability where you like don't go down, right?
Mm.
Did you want to use that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're on 1
I'll
HP.
use it.
Yeah, so you're on 1 HP. Then you're about to go down, but then you pick yourself back up.
To attack with my longsword and roll a natural 1. Do I
Mm.
accidentally hit the bandit or anything? Or
No.
do I just?
Just
Oh, damn.
miss.
I mean,
Did you want to?
that's really good that I didn't accidentally hit that bandit.
I don't know why you say these things.
Gurgle, looking very injured, he is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
What a son of a bitch.
Some
A
like
little bit.
green sparkles kind of surround him, but then they're
Okay.
interrupted by the yellowy sparkles, glowing holy sparkles that Lyra had cast. Kind of just like he heals himself, but then those immediately do the damage back, basically.
Nice.
Yes,
He's like he's looking around really worried, kind of trying to like look for an escape route. But as he's doing that, this bandit is going to attempt to swing at him with his sword. Rolling a 17, doing another big slash against Gurgle's
Yes.
chest.
Hell yeah.
He's kind of hunched over right now, grabbing like his bloody body.
Walk it off.
Balsar,
He's
it's your
probably
turn.
not used to being this hurt. I'm gonna be honest.
Damn,
He will.
that's crazy. It'd be a shame if he couldn't escape that circle and die because I cast Hold Person.
Ah, yes. That's fine.
Casting Hold Person on Fish Guy.
Yeah. Oh no,
Okay,
Gurgle.
let's see if he is able to save this. Ooh, he rolls a natural A plus 3. He does not save. He's currently held in place by Balthazar.
Oh, you fucking
He's
head
kind of
my
like
staff now, bitch.
he's kind of like hunched over, grabbing his runes, and suddenly his arms and legs get like pulled upwards as he's frozen in place, just awaiting death at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot my G-dang crossbow at Lyra.
Right.
Is it 5 hit?
5 doesn't hit. Once again, whizzing past her. This one even further away.
Okay, and then I'd like to heal Marin.
So sad that a 5 doesn't hit.
I'm rolling a lot of natural ones for my healing.
Ooh.
Thank you.
From watching Marin go into the field, did it seem to hurt her right away, or
It seemed to
There's-
only hurt her when she basically ended her turn there.
am I able to run in, give or somehow force a potion down Miran's throat?
Yeah, you can heal her as a bonus action.
I think Mirren will be willing. You don't need to go that far.
You have to force it down her throat. It'd be funnier.
No.
Sana jumps
She
on her
won't even be
back
able
and says,
to.
"Open up, open up, open
Okay.
up, open up."
Well, maybe. Mirren does as she's told.
That's for 7
Nice.
points
Oh, nice.
healing. Then with the rest of my movement, I get out of there. I get out of there.
Okay, yeah, so you're able to do this fast enough where the kind of sparkles don't burn you or anything at all.
Was that a bonus action or an action?
For healing others, it'd be an action, while healing yourself would be a bonus action. Lyra she's once again just going to swing her sword at Pebble, still having that channel divinity advantage.
Thought
So
we were friends.
21 hits, correct?
Yes, it does hit.
She swings her sword, dealing 12 piercing damage.
That is freaking epic. Guess who's down? Again.
So everyone watches
Right.
as Lyra swings her blade through Pebble. She falls down and begins to just cough up blood on the floor.
Oh hell yeah. Kind of gender, not gonna lie.
Kind of gender?
I'm not putting a potion in Pebble's mouth.
What the hell, dude?
Then she says, "Alright, now time for the rest of you," and swings her sword at Balthazar,
Oh no.
Hey, at least she's gonna give me time to recover.
easily hitting him with a 15.
Okay.
Or sorry,
yeah.
a 22.
You just forgot that she just 22. Okay.
There was just a +7.
Yeah, I forgot to add the plus 7.
Great. What's the damage?
So she deals 10 piercing damage to her with her blade, but then, like the others, you're dealt necrotic damage on top of that, which is a max of 8 necrotic damage, and
Totally
your
down.
max hit points are also drop 8 temporarily.
Cool. I'm down.
Yeah, I knew it. Called it.
This is gonna be rough.
No, it's not. It's fine. We'll do it. It'll be fine.
You guys won't be doing shit. You're down.
She just takes you down, and then focuses then onto Scrubbins, who I believe was the last person to hit her, which is now
I've really
Scrubbins'
been
turn.
trying.
Yeah,
Alright,
she
so
hasn't,
I
she
have-
hasn't noticed that.
I can cram a potion down one of their throats and still attack, right?
I think I can heal one or both of them.
Because I'm at 10 health.
I'd say giving someone else a potion would be an action, just like how Sana used an action to give it to Marin.
Okay, well then I'm gonna help Pebble.
Yay!
Pebble,
Um,
make sure you don't hit any more than that once, please.
I'm gonna try. That's usually the goal.
7.
Alright, Pebble, you're back up from 7, wiping the blood from your mouth.
I'm gonna scrap doodle over here.
Okay, this bandit is going to try to hit Lyra again. Actually being able to hit her, but only doing a little nick on her arm of 3 damage. Then we're on to Marin.
I'm gonna swing at this fucker again. 13 damage.
15.
15 with the rage.
Oh fuck, right. I keep forgetting about that.
So as Balthazar's concentration of hold person ends and Gurgle falls back down, being able to move freely now, he looks at Balthazar laid unconscious and says through his bloodied teeth, "Perfect, time to grab that staff and be on my way back to Krusty Bay," turning his head back towards Marin to see the end of a halberd headed right towards him. How do you want to finish, Gurgle the Warden?
Let's fucking go!
Disembowelment!
Yeah, dude.
Mirren's gonna smile at him, and with the axe part of the halberd facing up, she's gonna stab him through the middle with the spearhead, and then bring it up to cut him almost in half.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Perfect.
She doesn't like him.
Some of his organs and brain matter spills out as he falls into the ground, no longer moving.
Gross.
How cute.
Okay.
May I
Slay.
suggest that Marin no longer has to stand in the circle?
Yeah, I was about to move out of it. Okay, we're gonna move behind Balthazar. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Okay, then Pebble, we're on to you then.
Heck yeah, I'm going to attack her with my freaking long sword. And I'm
Okay.
gonna deal 1,000,000 damage. No. Oh, how's a 23?
Oh, wow.
23, nice, you hit.
Alright.
Fuck yeah, Pebble.
I deal
Woo!
10 damage, and I'm also going to use Branding Smite for a total of.
Holy shit.
22.
Damage.
Fucking Pebble's revenge.
After
Jesus.
getting back up, you're overcome with smiting vengeance on her. You bring your sword up. What kind of prayer do you say for the verbal component of Branding Smite?
So she's gonna say this sort of like muttered, so only a few people can actually hear it. But she is going to say, Sayanine, please keep this woman safe in the afterlife, and then sort of like hit her across the shoulder area with her sword. Not really anything directly lethal.
You say your prayers, you attack, your sword hitting her, dealing a good chunk of damage to her, blood kind of coming out of her shoulder area. And as you say this prayer is the verbal component of your Branding Smite, the words go hollow and there's no effect for the Branding Smite.
Was my prayer not good enough?
You feel emptier inside spiritually.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Pebble became the paladin of Freaker for real this time.
No, wait, no, but she was fuck.
You notice that there was small sparks to your Branding Smite, but it didn't have enough effect to do that radiant damage for you. Is that everything?
Fuck!
You cannot say it like that.
I guess. Fuck, Nox was right. God.
This bandit that's in this field now, he's finally gonna get out of it after it doing quite a bit of damage to him as he's been in it. He's going to run up around your grouping to also go after Lyra. He can make it up to here. He's going to attempt to attack her as well. He gets a big swing in also in sort of the same spot Pebble just went for, cutting in that same area, doing what seems to be a good amount of damage to Lyra. And he's going to end his turn there. Balsar, can you make another death saving throw? For
Another one?
A one death saving throw, yeah.
Oh my god, I've not done one yet. Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
That's a success.
So I think that's a
Okay,
success.
yeah, you just barely get one success.
Yeah.
May I ask, am I able to use a potion of healing on someone else as an action, and then also use a bonus action to heal someone with Healing Word?
Yeah, you can do both.
Okay. I want to take myself over to Balthazar
Mhm.
and feed him a healing potion.
Okay.
Eat up. Yum, yum, yum,
How
yum.
much?
Eat up.
Here comes the airplane.
This
Also, you're
7
back up for
healing.
7.
And then
A lot
I
of
want
sevens with
to-
these healing potions.
very
Honestly.
lucky. And then I want to go over here and use Healing Word on Pebble. 5.
Hell yeah. This is a
And-
massive W.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing else.
I'm able to make it through this no harm. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I run over here to 15 feet left.
Trampling over the bodies.
Well, as I see the loincloth, I just cringe a little on the fish dude.
Yucky.
That's
He's cleaved in half. You're worried about his loincloth.
I think Sana has now gotten used to what Mirren does to people.
the whirlpool is still going full effect.
That whirlpool would have ended when Balthazar cast Hold Person on.
Oh, can I retake my movement?
Yeah.
All right, so was I like right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I run up behind her. What's a druid spell?
Get that
Look at your
fucking
spell
tab
list.
back open.
Yeah, get that tab back open, motherfucker.
I cast Druidcraft and I
course.
smack her in the back of the head. That is 12.
She hears you coming and just moves her head out of the way. You miss.
Damn it.
I use one of my Druid points to do another spell, Wild Shape into a Kangaroo,
Mhm.
and my 2 unarmed strikes are going to be both my feet because I'm going to drop kick her.
All right.
Nice.
First foot.
Ooh, no.
Natural
No.
one. My second
foot.
leg and behind. It's
Also not going to
I-
connect. Sana just jumps up and tries to kick her and just completely misses and falls on her butt.
This is 30 feet. I hit the floor and I just scramble back, just away from them. And,
That,
Oh my goodness.
that's my turn.
Lyra, she looks behind Pebble. Scrubbins, can you make a charisma saving throw?
Okay.
Ooh.
Uh,
We doing a bit of charm person or something? No, that's not charisma, is it?
Oh,
It's an 8.
Oh shit.
You'll notice that the kind of sparkles that are inside the building dissipate as Scrubbins pops out of existence.
Oh, what? What?
No.
Oh, what?
that
The
last
Scrubbins
session?
go.
She then says, "Stop getting in the way."
No. What?
Where'd he go?
That's all she can do. On Scrubbins' turn, we're gonna skip that and go to the bandit.
Wait. Wait.
What happened to my boy?
This bandit
that
is
was
going to
banishment.
attempt to hit Lyra, and fortunately missing. Still not able to get her. We're on the Marin now.
Okay, cool, dude. Nice.
We're going around there. Then we're gonna hit her with halberd. So 21
21 hits.
Maybe 12, 14 damage.
14. You do another decent sized chunk of damage to her. She's looking pretty weak. Just blood dripping from her really fancy looking cloths, her holy emblem on her chest, just covered in blood, some her own, some all of yours. Or some pebbles.
Pebble looks like really kind of scared, like she doesn't know what this feeling is. It's like she doesn't know where this weakness comes from, and like for a moment she thinks that she's been cursed by this woman or something. Do you know if she would realize if it's
Make
that-
a religion check at advantage.
okay? You know how I am with religion checks. Alrighty, a 13.
13. You know what's funny? Balsar actually has a better religion than you.
Are you serious?
Because it goes off of int. But with your 13, a religion check is technically just recalling things based on memory for your religion. So thinking back to your teachings at like your church, going through like paladin training and things, you maybe would have remembered that this happens way more often with like a cleric. If they end up doing something that is deemed bad to the deity, they'd completely lose their cleric abilities. And this can also happen to paladins, where if stray from their paladin oath, they're known to also lose their paladin abilities. So you would probably know that this can happen to paladins or clerics.
Okay. She's sort of freaking out at that a lot, so she's gonna take a step back and disengage to
Okay.
heal herself a little bit back to,
Where you
we'll
go?
say, just like right here. An 8.
8.
Damn, nice.
Yeah, that'll be that.
That's it for you. We're back to this bandit captain here, who's going to move where Pebble was, kind of taking her place and taking a swing, hitting her again, dealing not as great as a hit as last time, but still hitting her and doing a good bit of damage. Blood kind of splatters across the 4 people who are surrounding her right now. Balsar, on you now.
Alrighty, can I use magic missile on her?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
8
blowing
damage.
these into her real quickly. The ones surrounding her right now can hear her like panting.
Sana still has bardic inspiration, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to fire a crossbow at Lyra. 17.
17. A 17 just hits. Roll damage for that.
Let's go.
5.
She didn't even notice you back there, Shello, because you've like just been missing the entire time. But now as she sees she's kind of being flanked from the side, and she's like looking around currently at everything
Hello?
you're doing.
No, I'd like to give bardic inspiration to Pebble.
Okay.
And yes.
That's Sana,
that's it.
we're onto you.
My name.
Have we figured out her DC?
Her
Here.
armor.
Yeah,
class?
16.
Armor class.
Yeah, it's 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna grip her staff tightly and just charge in. But halfway in, she stumbles a bit and sort of bonks the top of her head.
Uh-huh.
So that is. I can use inspiration for the hit, right?
Yeah. It's a D6.
Okay, that's 1d6.
Please be a 1.
Go on, buddy.
That's plus
Ooh.
5.
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
being inspired by Shello cheering you on for murder, you're able to hit her. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, as I stumble, my life flashes, and I remember that moment of the juggling for 8 damage. I use my last remaining druid point to just start flailing my arms at her, saying like, can't you see? You're surrounded. Just leave us alone. And I hit her twice.
What the hell is a druid point?
7
Yeah.
for the first one.
That's how
Misses.
druids are
You don't
awarded.
get it, Scally.
I bonk her head, nothing. And then the second hit, as a
Nice,
17.
that one hits. Roll damage for that one.
That's 5 damage. I just used the rest of my movement to just run back again.
Yeah,
Terrified.
you wail on her, and it seems you like break one of her arms, like your quick attacks in succession, then running back at her like arm breaking there. She's like, "Fuck! I guess you're right." Then she casts Misty Step.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Every time we hit her past when she did the banishment, wasn't she supposed to roll for concentration?
Yeah, she saved rolling.
Oh, did she?
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
You just didn't say anything, so I wasn't sure if that
Sorry.
actually happened.
Yeah, I was rolling concentration checks for her for like the field and stuff too. She reappears right next to this carriage over here, and kind of then quickly
Ooh.
like jumps onto it, grabbing the reins with her one good arm, and she then begins taking off with that.
Oh, shit.
That brings her.
It would have been smart if I snuck the ring on her.
Don't worry, I can
Okay.
cast Fireball. I'm a druid, I can do that.
Okay.
She lives to fight another day.
With Misty Step, we can't take opportunity attacks.
You see her go around the corner
see
on
ya.
this carriage. As she's leaving,
It's going
Scrubbins pops back
backwards.
into existence
Hello,
in the same spot that he was.
hello, regular man.
Where am I?
Are you
Pebbles
all
is
all
standing there.
pursuing here?
I don't
Uh,
think we should.
We can't possibly catch
No.
him to a horse.
I need a
think-
heal. I got a lot of hurties.
I
we're
think,
we're all
There is
Or
another
everywhere.
carriage behind you all. That one up there.
if you'd be so kind, I'd
Yeah.
like to
We need to
try
take
and
care of
run
the
after
children.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did I know where I was at the time, or did I just kind of like?
You went into basically a different plane of existence, and everything around you is blurry and like wispy.
So can I come back? I'm like curled up in a ball, and I'm calling out for my dad.
oh, poor guy.
So
Can
what
I
you're
try
telling
and
me is
run after, her? Or are we done?
We're done.
We're done.
I, think.
I
Sorry,
mean,
guys.
come
you can
on.
try to run after
You can
if
try.
you
no.
want, but
We've got a lot of hurties. I have no
I don't
spell
care about the
slots left.
hurdies.
No.
Well,
I have a ring.
No spell slots. I
so
can't
are we
even.
out of combat?
You don't have the ring. I have the
If
ring.
you
I
if you all are not
never
pursuing
been-
her, then you're out of combat. If you are attempting to pursue her to like put the ring on her or finish it, then we're still in combat.
Yeah, I don't think we are anymore.
Being
No,
I
I
think
don't.
we're
I
done.
don't.
Mhm.
I don't have
Sana
Misty
just-
Step to even get close and to put the ring on her. So no.
Sana just falls to her knees, exhausted.
After
Holy
this
shit.
encounter here. You weren't able to defeat Lyra. You did get her health down a lot. However, even though you weren't able to get her, Shello, Marin, Bulsar, and Pebble, you all got your revenge on the warden of Krusty Bay, finally killing him after not being able to on your escape.
Let's
And
go.
with that, you all have leveled up to level 5.
Yo, I
Yo!
forgot.
How do I do that?
I love that number.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I'd like to get down on my knees beside Sana and say, "Good job beating the shit out of those people. You did a great job."
Just blood all over her face. Yeah.
It looks good on you. The blood.
Blood?
Yes.
No,
Keep killing.
No, don't
No.
keep. That's not necessary.
Marin's gonna wipe the blood off of her face.
I'd like to cough up more blood and try and rub it on her face.
No.
Oh no.
Sana's too tired to do anything. The adrenaline's wearing off.
So while you all have defeated all the threats you can kind of see within the area, you're still the kids inside. However, you do have a moment here of calmness to kind of compose yourselves, and that's where we'll be ending this episode. And then in the next one, the aftermath will be dealt with, figuring out what to do with the kids inside and what happens next. But before that, we'll be having another one of the bonus level up talk show videos where the gang will roll their hit points and discuss what they take if they get anything for their level 5, and we'll be discussing the last arc of episodes, so from episode 6 on, and answering some fan questions. That'll be next week's video, and then the following week will be the next episode of the main campaign with our party newly at level 5.
Hell yes.
Sweet.
Someone pick up my darts for me.